Wow, what Dylan? Damn.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Talk
Did you
about
do that
coming in
purposefully?
last minute.
I did.
See, I knew he was waiting.
I was.
Okay.
Wow, unbelievable.
So we're live, right? Hi, guys.
We are live,
We
yes.
are
They can
live.
hear you.
Perfect.
They need to...
Yes, we are very audible right now.
We are.
Let's
I'm
hope
looking
Lord
at
redeems herself
the
again.
things, and we are very
Pastry?
audible.
That's
So...
all right, Canadian. Glad to have you here. Or would you prefer
I want to
Lucifer?
fix this. Lucy was the one they said once upon a time. But we've always said
Penguin,
the whole
hello.
thing.
Dylan's a bit quieter compared
Dylan's
to the
quieter.
others.
Dylan, speak.
Spook. Hello. Hey, Mason.
If he's still a little quiet, I
Hi,
can make him a
Mason.
little louder.
Hey, Struck.
And I can make Mars a little quieter.
Yeah. I don't need to be so
All
loud.
Turn
right.
me all the way up and turn everyone else all the way down.
No, I'm not doing that.
Well,
But
then who are you going to interact with, Dylan?
I
Chat.
think we're at a good level now. Oh, murder mystery to murder
Ooh,
mystery,
that's the way to
indeed.
do it, Pastry Puff.
Do we have a No, we did not today. We did not get one. Unless I missed it.
Oh no, no recap.
No
But
recap.
I feel like I remember what happened
I'm pretty
last
confident.
time.
I'm pretty confident on where we are. I'm applying the Fingy. Fingy 1.0.
Aw, Penguin.
What?
They out there roasting me. That's what.
Oh, because it's not still the show anymore. Alright. I see, I see. Let's get Craig in here before I fuck that up.
I feel like I can already tell what kind of day Rory had.
Alright. I had a pretty decent day. I did get home at a reasonable time, and I got to go to a little cafe, and so Dylan and I got yummy snacks. So it was
Nice.
moderate.
As it should
I
be.
still had to wake up at 5 a.m., but could have been worse. Ooh, they changed the opening screen.
They did.
Let us-
I think because we're back in the past right now.
Maybe. That is also very true, Pastry Puff. It is fairly simple. You woke up. There you go, Penguin. Pretty decent so far. Snacks, they were
That's a good
all
start to the day.
like I don't know how to describe it exactly because like they're still handmade always, but they're like small batch made, I guess, madeleines and lemon loaf. So they weren't like, you know, sometimes you go to a store and it's like the same like lemon loaf slice that everybody has. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get it like a convenience store, or like madeleines are always like the Entenmann's style madeleines. These were like from scratch madeleines for this place. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like they ordered their pastries and then resold them to me. It felt like it was their pastries. So the madeleine was delicious, and Dylan shared the lemon loaf with me, and it was also delicious. So
That sounds so good.
it was delicious.
So, ignoring that stuff, let's go even further back into the past.
We do. I mean, look, it's right there on the
just
screen.
posted 3 images in the couch.
It's right here.
The salt lamp finally came.
It's this salt
And
lamp.
It's that salt lamp. The very same one. We bought it from
We grabbed it
that guy.
out of the game and pulled it into our real life. And so now we
Yes,
have...
it is now
It's turning again.
manifested.
Who's that guy?
What guy?
The guy who
Capcom?
makes Ace Attorney?
Oh, the
Shutakami?
writer? Yeah, Shutakami.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
bought the original salt lamp from Shutakami.
He didn't write Investigations, though.
Fuck.
Dylan, did you taste the lamp yet?
I really, really wanted to,
wants
but
to.
I decided against it.
He wants to. It's not like the
Me too,
Switch cartridge, okay? Where everyone licked the Switch cartridge.
Really? Because the salt lamp seems way more lickable than the Switch cartridge.
See, the Switch cartridge was I need to know how bitter it is. You know what I'm saying? The Switch cartridge was like I know what salt tastes like. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big piece of salt.
I know what
It's
salt
not
tastes like, but like,
fancy.
it's a lamp made of salt. You could lick the lamp.
But the Switch cartridge, that is something we'd never tasted before. All right. let us
I
continue.
know, even Pastry is saying to taste the salt lamp.
Well, if you guys bully Dylan enough, he'll probably do it this evening.
I listen. I could be easily bullied into.
That's what I'm
licking
saying.
things.
Yes, this man was stressing the fuck out.
Yeah, I forgot that I have to be sad, depressed, sleep deprived Tangaroa here.
I don't think that'll be hard.
It is kind of hard. His voice was meant to
When you're
sing.
at 5 a.m., you at least have
There's
the
only
tired
one
part
Dylan
down.
character on screen. What the fuck is this?
There is only one Dylan. There's 3 Mars characters.
3 Mars
This
characters
is
right
insane. Dylan, it's because we keep trying to give you like a side character and you're like, nah, I'm good. And then this happens.
This is so sad.
Okay.
I mean, when
We
the next
were
side
gonna
character
let
pops
you
up,
be
if
bad,
wanna talk
and you
to
specifically
yourself,
didn't want to be
you
bad.
can.
I'm just saying.
I cared too much about equality, and now I have been overthrown.
Yep. So take some next time, okay? Next case. Take some.
Lesson learned.
Maybe Von Karma will come back.
Eddie. Let's share
Yeah,
yesterday's
the teacher.
findings with Mr. Tangaroa.
You got it, mystery. My notepad is at the ready.
Oh, nom nom nom.
No, just the notepad. This is the entree.
Mr. Tangaroa. We found out quite a bit, and if you'd like to hear it.
Of course, thank you.
Are you all right, Mr. Tangaroa? You seem kinda, well, snoring for one, but spaced out.
Oh, I'm fine. I just think my blood sugar might be running a little low.
Oh God, let the man eat. This poor man.
Hey, MP.
Hello, MP. I don't know if I said hello to everybody. Hi, Pastry Puffet, Estrock, and Penguin, and Canadian Lucifer,
You gotta go down the list.
and
Story.
Mazen. I think that was everyone. And Parry. Hi, Parry.
Hey.
Oh, I forgot to say hi, Parry.
Yeah, police brutality,
Zilla.
indeed.
Samson.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What the what?
Do we have anything that might give him a little energy boost?
We
Tea?
have chocolates.
Or tea. Oh, you're right. The chocolates. Let's give him the chocolates first.
Can we do that?
Try.
Or do we want to try the? Okay.
Try.
Okay.
He might die.
Is that chocolate for me? If you spoke, you didn't.
Nothing came through.
Yep.
Okay. Good start. Good start.
Back up.
I'm gonna move the buffer a little closer to the mic because I did change that, so maybe that's giving it trouble. Oh, those are the chocolates
And
Uh-oh.
I wish I could just give them to you, Mr. Tangaroa.
Oh,
But
now
they're
just
evidence.
teasing him.
What?
But the rules here don't exactly allow me to do so.
Then why did you say anything, Gregory? Oh.
No, Estrock, absolutely not.
That's a shame. But rules are rules, I suppose. Oh, bad gonna have a heart? Bad gonna have a heart? Bad gonna give him lollipop?
Hey, Federico.
Federico, hello.
Hello, Federico. There must be some way we can undo him.
Of course there is. Illegally. I hope Detective Bad is noting the meaningful looks in his direction.
I love the idea that Gregory's giving these looks behind the collar, like no one can see but Bad. Please
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
up the
The
vibes,
one
Bad.
eye behind the hat and the jacket. Do a double prison wallet transfer. What?
I did kiss. Did it come through?
Yes, I'm just shooketh by double prison wallet
So I've
transfer.
heard of a lunar landing where two cheeks
and a
of two different
splashdown.
people. What? I don't know what that is, but
It's a lunar landing, but you're like fresh out of the shower, so it's damp.
Oh, okay. So let's just take it to its next step.
I have questions.
It's men locker room shit. When you have your pants
Literally in this
down
case.
and you bend over to do something and your butt touches the guy behind you's butt. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, only in those very particular situations. Mm-hmm.
I don't think they refer to it mainly in other situations. I feel like that's
it's
the
better
main
if you don't
context.
Google that. It's better if you're...
Yeah, definitely don't Google
Do
it.
not.
Just
No,
like
no,
all the
no.
other things we don't Google here.
Let me take a look at them. If they seem legit, I might consider passing them on to the suspect.
Thank you, Detective Bad.
My hero.
I'm touched. Thank you, Detective Bad.
Speaking of being touched, someone compared me in real life to All Might from My Hero
Oh
Academia.
my god.
And I have
Why
no
can't I
idea
kinda see
like
it?
I don't what explain. I don't get it.
He's okay. I think only like young, powered up All Might and not disheveled, dying All Might. Just say.
Oh, no, not disheveled dying All Might.
But
I'm thinking young All
he's
Might in his
just very
prime.
like chivalrous. He wants to help everybody. He does good. He also, well, to my understanding, he is a Japanese man, but all of his things are like Detroit smash, Chicago uppercut, or shit like that. And but his big thing
If they said
is
episode 1, I would understand the comparison.
yes, you would see All Might in episode 1.
It would click right away.
I would have to say I don't agree though. You're way too
You know
gremlin
better.
for
You
him.
do live with him.
I feel like, do you agree, Mars? You know him. I don't feel like I would pick All Might.
Kinda see it.
Really?
I don't know
I
what's going on.
don't see it.
Only slightly.
I think he's more
Listen,
Kirishima.
if he's like Superman, then okay.
It's a
fair enough.
compliment. There's no doubt there, Dylan. It's definitely a compliment.
No,
he's
it's
like the
definitely
goodest
to
of
be taken
character.
as a compliment.
I can't tell if Federico.
No, Federico. We hate Mineta. Everyone hates Mineta. Mineta is terrible. We don't like
no,
Mineta.
No,
it's
no
a
one
meme.
does Mineta in this
It's
house.
a meme.
No.
Do I think he's the Green Goblin? No.
I'm something of a goblin myself.
He is a goblin, but not that kind of goblin.
He's a gremlin, not a goblin. Don't feed him after midnight.
There we go.
Yeah, whatever. Just sit tight.
Is his hair color gonna come back?
Here.
Is it Momo
You
from
don't-
Dandadan or from
No,
My Hero?
from My Hero.
Definitely the My Hero
got it.
one.
You don't know how much this means to me.
Yeah, keep it down, will ya? For both our sakes.
Of course, detective, I wouldn't wish to put your livelihood at risk. Now to sample the treats.
He absorbs the color of the chocolate back into his hair.
Detective. No, I apologize for putting you in a tight spot.
Tootsie Roll.
I didn't do it for you. It was my call.
Guess you're not such a bad guy after all.
Okay, I'm liking Bad's characterization here. I also like if he's Gumshoe's mentor. Makes sense, Oh, the sweetness. I feel like a man reborn, like I've had rest. Ha! Were they your handiwork, Judy?
You know, guys, funnily enough, I was coming out of a nap right before stream, and to wake myself up, I did eat a couple Hershey Kisses because I was like, I need energy.
Vibe. I got chocolate on my
It
standby
works.
too.
Nice.
I brought broth, just ramen broth. That's what I got.
And how were they? And your broth?
Go down that shit before shooting
Feel
started.
them melt, soft and smooth, chocolate that'll comfort and soothe, ear to ear, head to toe. Smile and savor the taste as it flows. Thank you, delicioso. Yes, I am backpack. They're not exactly beautiful, but they're sweet and oh so flavorful. Thank you, Judy.
I'm so glad you like them.
Hello, Astral.
Hello.
And I'm glad you're back to your old self.
My apologies, friends. The food they serve here is just so flavorless. Between that and the lack of sleep, I was ready to collapse from sheer despair. Agony, and it cuts like a knife.
Wow. Is the food here really all that bad?
Thank you, Estrock. I am something of a singer myself, and that's not a meme. It's not a meme.
Just the usual. French fries, ham sandwich, stuff like that.
Okay, guys, I learned about halal bacon yesterday that I did not know was a thing. It's
Ooh.
beef bacon. It's bacon from a cow. I don't know why I never thought about that. Makes sense. But damn.
That does make sense.
Yes.
That's
and
not bad for prison. This shit is heaven.
yeah,
Just
this
think
is
about
pretty
it.
good food.
Nothing is better than heaven, and a ham sandwich is better than nothing. Therefore, a ham sandwich is better than heaven, and they're serving that shit in prison.
I like the logic too much. That was like a if P then Q sort of thing. Yes, and yet I couldn't taste a thing. I couldn't even sing.
No.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm heading back to the Sheen.
Do we have something about his like taste buds where he can't taste anything but sweet now? I know that from
recall.
AD. But that's what I feel like
Oria's
we're
had
at.
bologna every single day.
I don't
Period.
eat bologna, bitch. Do you even fucking know me? What the
salami.
fuck, Dylan?
Or salami is bologna.
Salami is not bologna,
No.
nor is it bologna. It's salami. You're Italian. What the fuck? Now you're gonna say saprosetta is the same as salami is the same
Witness
as yes,
Dylan
Or-
Gremlin.
capicolo.
Ori
I'm sorry,
hates when I do this,
gabagool.
so I do it on purpose.
This is
Mortadella.
Dylan Gremlin coming out.
No,
She hates
mutz.
bologna. She literally won't eat it, but she has
Yeah.
salami.
I also
every
don't like
single day.
pepperoni, but I do
Because
love
salami,
salami.
is delicious.
And saprosetta. Saprosetta is good too. I also enjoy mortadella
okay.
and capricolo, or gabagool, as Dylan would
I don't get
die.
your hatred of pepperoni. Pepperoni is great.
I just don't like it. I don't like the flavor. Not for me. I also really only like hard salami.
See,
Genoa
pepperoni
salami is
I'll give a
kind of
pass.
nah. No, Okay, yeah, for Dylan to be mad at Dylan. Dylan, says to love me. What do you mean? There you go.
You horned beauty? Oh, that's me.
Oh man.
That was so confused.
I just could not understand.
Yeah, turkey bacon would also be halal. Only bacon
turned
is not
itself in
halal.
its
100%.
confusion.
Turkey bacon's kind of sad, though.
I like
It
it if I'm
makes me
going for
sad.
turkey bacon. I like it if I'm going for turkey bacon. The beef bacon's way better though, like without question.
Oh, Federico. Before you go, detective, do you have any news or information to share?
Good, Federico. I'm glad you didn't. Exactly, Penguin.
Oh, yeah. You were right about the victim's identity. He worked as a sculptor in France, where he was known as Paul Halit.
Artie Frost was Paul Halik. I never
Okay,
would have
that's news to
imagined.
him. Poor Mr. Halik.
Unless I didn't kill him. Just FYI, I'll put that out there again.
So,
Oh my God.
the famous French sculptor wasn't a Frenchman after all, huh? I'm
just
going to
sad.
digest that piece of information. Let me chew on this for a bit.
I'm sad they don't use they I feel like overall they don't use this like sprite enough. It's the
I need it
third
more,
time.
honestly.
I need more of it.
It's just too good.
Like
This would certainly explain why Mr. Halik was such a recluse and refused to show his face in public.
Dylan, an Italian food sit is like breaking the pasta in half.
Oh. Your least favorite Italian food sin? So, like, the thing that bothers you the most?
Yeah, what is your which food sin Italian food sin bothers you the most?
We're getting some Dylan lore, you guys.
I mean, the only one I've ever seen is the breaking the fucking pasta in half, right?
No.
Like, what are some other examples?
We're talking about the guanciale in carbonara and substituting it for bacon, which I do because it's really tough to get guanciale.
Listen, my parents, they're Italian, and therefore I am too, but my god, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah,
So,
we're
the
New
breaking the
Yorker
pasta is the only one
Italian.
I've
Like
actually
that
been
sometimes.
exposed to.
We're specifically like he's specifically New York Italian, so it's not the same. They're like the original Italian food centers are New York Italian.
No one puts ketchup on spaghetti. That's death penalty shit. We killed all those people who did that.
Ketchup on spaghetti? Oh no. Oh dear.
No.
We got that out of the food
Not
chain,
even
don't
your
worry.
brother
No, fuck
Okay.
no.
puts ketchup on everything.
And this is where he draws the
Yeah,
line.
exactly, Mason. No, exactly.
He was busy working on his greatest masterpiece, apparently. A bunch of zodiac statues. Guess he'll never finish them now.
He never finished his greatest masterpiece.
Nah. Seems she was making statues for each season. But he never got around to the winter constellations.
Until his ice sculptures. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right, Estrak?
The winter constellations. You mean Taurus and Gemini?
Oh, I gotta put on the correct accent then, Federico. Cotone!
So the two he made out of ice would have completed the set.
Yeah, and now they're nothing but puddles. What a bummer. I'm so sorry. Oh no, Miss Bound! I wasn't blaming you!
We have not had a
Oh,
non-Mars character talk in like 5 minutes.
Oh, one last thing before I leave and get the count of characters more even again. He seems he had himself a bit of a spending habit when it came to his work.
Yeah, Cottony! Federico, Cottony!
Every statue cost him millions to make,
Jesus Christ.
which means he was always strapped for cash.
Makes sense. Dylan and I just bought like actual unoriginal art painting. Very exciting. I
Ooh,
feel like an adult.
nice.
I feel like I've done a life level up. It's really cool.
That really is getting your first like official art.
Like it's
piece.
not
My
like a
parents did
print,
that
like it's
too.
the original, you know? Like it's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm like really excited.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so
It's-
curious who the artist is.
It's
Co-
the painting of
It's a painting of
pie.
a blueberry pie. A whole blueberry pie on a plate. So the canvas is circular and then it's a painted plate and then the pie is actually 3D made out of like paint. So it like looks really 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 cool and
It's
really yummy.
photorealistic. It's
Yeah,
actually incredible.
it's really really
That's
really awesome.
cool.
That's like the artist's whole thing. I think it's Kuana Arts, Kuannarts. I think that's how you spell it.
You want to double check that?
I can.
I just wanted to make the pun.
Always fact check if you're not sure, guys. This is the life lesson.
Estruck, do you
for
like
tonight.
pie?
It's Kun. So that's Yuana Arts is their Etsy, but KUNANETS.art is their Instagram. I'll write it. KUNANETS.art. That's them. If you want to look them up.
Noise.
Their stuff is really, really cool. It's all like food, but 3D out of paint. So like the butter smears and the like avocado smears and everything are like 3D out of paint.
That's really friggin' cool.
And then
You're
they're
gonna have to
on
send me a picture
round
when it's,
canvases.
Wait, do you guys currently
Oh,
have it,
100.
or are you waiting for it
No,
to
we
arrive?
just ordered it today. Very exciting.
Oh, okay. Ooh, you guys send me a picture when it arrives.
Will do. I can send
I'm
you
so
the
curious.
reel on Instagram though.
Ooh, that too.
All right.
We're checking to see if there's any chance someone called in a debt.
Well, I guess not even famous artists are safe from money problems.
No, they're not.
Didn't Van Gogh die in poverty?
Yeah, most artists do. Most
Yes.
literally the classic joke is starving
Famous
artists
are not
their
safe
their
from
pieces
poverty,
are not
even if
worth
they're popular.
money until they're dead. That's the joke. That's why Spencer in iCarly fakes his own death.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Well, he
on
doesn't
TBH.
fake his own death. He ends up being put in an obituary. Everyone thinks he's dead, and then he just doesn't correct it because his art's selling. Literally the joke.
Do you have any idea why he entered the confectionery contest?
Guy didn't even tell his family.
I see.
I really gotta get going. I'll go fetch another guard. But I can't be hanging around here any longer.
Understood, Detective. We'll see you again shortly.
He is the good man.
He certainly is.
I like this characterization of Bad. I'm warming up to
Yeah,
him now.
I do like this characterization of Bad.
And an uncompromising one. Somebody who can be trusted to stand up for what he believes in.
They just did him dirty in his introduction. I never
It's
didn't
just a
like his
shame that
character.
we were playing Edgeworth at the time. He just hates Von Karmas.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. Didn't we meet Bad originally with a different writer?
No.
Oh.
Well, I actually,
I don't
I'm gonna
think
say,
so.
actually, I don't know if specifically one main writer is attributed to both investigations games, but they're both investigations games, so neither of them are Shutakami, is all I'm saying.
That's the only name I know.
I know. That's the only name most people know. I don't know if even anyone in chat knows the names of the investigation writer or.
Ooh, new possible trivia question.
Hello, Matt.
Hiya, Matt. And to scare the pants off of anybody new he meets.
Yamaguchi. All right, there we go. Now you were going to tell me about what you learned yesterday.
Dylan, what's the clothing store that Lady Gaga wears? Was it Gucky? Yeah, Ma, Gucci.
What?
That's the name in chat.
Oh.
Gucci, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Ma,
Estrock was
Gucci.
wrong. It's Takeshi Yamazaki.
Yamazaki.
Well, there's no pun in that one, so.
Yamazaki!
Ah, yes. Gucci pronounced Gucci. Indeed.
Allow me to give you a full report.
Thank you for that. And allow me to apologize on Judy's behalf.
So sorry.
It's fine, Mr. Tangaroa. As I told you yesterday, the important thing is that we learn the truth in the end. Now, would you mind if I ask you a question or two? But only if I ask you a question or two.
By all means, do! I'll gladly share all that I can.
Gregory would be able to sing.
Well, let's say
But
I
damn,
was
now
on the
I'm
run
wondering
from,
what
I
answer
don't know,
would have got if
Poseidon.
we didn't give him the chocolate.
That's why I was thinking we should have just asked first, but yeah.
And our path home
Let's-
was what?
I don't think Dylan got to read his line.
We waited so
No.
long and then he didn't say anything more! I thought he had finished!
Ori, for shame.
Okay, my bad. I'm shame.
What could you tell me about the contestants who took part in the final round of the contest?
Let's see. There was Miss Scone. I loved her design concept. Unfortunately, her entry was in the violation of the rules, and so I had to disqualify her. Mr. Gusto's creations were a perfect balance of flavor and design, at least up through the semi-final. But disappointingly, his entry for the final was subpar on both accounts. And there was actually something a little unusual about his entry for the semi-final as well.
Which was?
It tasted identical to Mr. Frost's. They may have looked different, but I could have sworn I was eating the same thing.
Huh? And what exactly did his work taste and look like?
Oh, there should be a photograph back at my mansion.
Show it to you later, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth is my son. Call me Gregory.
Call me Gregory.
That's beautiful. Mr. Edgeworth is my son. That's so good. because his name is Gregory on the name card, but Edgeworth's name is Edgeworth on the name card. So it's double good. Oh my god. But Mr. Frost's entry for the finals, that was truly sublime.
Hmm? So you were able to finish judging it,
Yeah, I know, it's
even
drunk.
though his body had been discovered in the meantime?
Yes, I wasn't aware what happened there until after I completed my assessment. Mr. Frost wasn't in his room, it was all doom and gloom, so I took the liberty of sampling a bit. Part of the lyre, I believe, the strings. I never tasted anything like it. It was a dream. I was so moved that I burst into sing.
I'm sorry, but are you saying that the lyre tasted good?
Yeah, it's drunk. Below lime.
I'd like to hear more
Well, yeah,
about
because
that. if you
originally I
mind.
don't think the lyre strings tasted good. Delicious said
Yes,
they were
Scone
terrible,
said they
didn't
were
she?
salty. So, again, I think he has a taste fuck up. Something happened with his taste buds. We're hammering this nail in. Something's up with his taste buds.
Oh yeah, big time.
Something on Gusto's. He ate it after Gusto's. Miracle berry shit. Where it turns your taste buds upside
Oh.
down. Something Gusto did made him taste different so that with the goal of it being that Gusto would win because it would make everybody else's taste bad. But Gusto was second after Scone, so he got to eat Scones first, but she was disqualified. He ate Gusto's. He then ate, what's his name's? Frost's, but it fucked up because Frost is not a confectionist. Frost is a sculptor. So Frost made a bad tasting sculpture, but a good looking sculpture. And the Miracle Berry thing that Gusto did to fuck with Tangaroa's taste buds actually helped Frost because it made the bad taste good. That's my theory. It's Gusto. Well, no, I don't think Gusto killed him then. But Gusto did sabotage.
Did we learn about the Miracle Berry shit?
No, that's something I know as a person, that there's a berry that if you eat it, it changes how your tongue registers taste. So, like, I know that's a thing that you can do. I don't know if they're going to use Miracle Berry specifically, but
I hope not.
definitely something. Like, we've had a lot of chemicals in this one,
That would be
so
interesting if you
there's
were that
definitely
spot
like
on.
a chemical thing. Yeah, sour things taste sweet, exactly. Okay, not in real life, Estrock, but this is my guess. Some sort of chemical shit. Sabotage.
I understand it was an instrument. I have to just make sure. You're no liar, correct?
It was the liar, correct?
No, but you're not being a liar, are you?
It
I heard
was the
Mr.
liar
Frost's
that I
work was-
ate.
I heard Mr. Frost's work was awful.
No, I'm certain of it. It was part of the Gemini sculpture, which was the only sculpture in that display case. What the fuck is happening?
Mr. Tangaroa,
I don't
would you
know.
mind taking a look at this photograph?
He was in a different room? There's fucky wucky going on here.
So the part you tried was the lyre, the one shown here, without any strings?
Oh, there were strings originally. That was the part that I ate. Like I said, delicious.
But the strings were missing because Mr. Tangaroa ate them all. And he enjoyed them. He was a sicko. He just He ate that shit with a smile. Miss Scone told us she ate a part of the lyre as well. But she said it was far too salty for her to finish. I don't trust Delicia. That bitch be slurping frosting like it's going out of style.
Then it's true! The truth is, I've suspected for a while that there must be
shit.
something wrong with my sense of taste. Mhm.
Oh,
Something wrong.
okay.
How so, exactly?
There's a taste disorder characterized by an inability to detect salty flavors, and I suspect I've been suffering from it. I eat so many sweet foods on a daily basis that it took a while for me to even notice. Apothecary Diaries. But there's no denying it now. Okay. Not sabotage, but
It would explain why the food here seems so bland to him.
What? But your taste buds are your livelihood.
Even if there were some long-term treatment option, I highly doubt a total cure for your condition exists.
close pitch of the other one.
Nevertheless, you should put in a request to the police for a proper evaluation.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I have a recipe for a cure back at my mansion.
You thought you had an illness for quite some time, and yet you decided that rather than take the antidote, you would just put it in a little safe lockbox in your mansion.
I think cure is an overstatement. I have a medicine I can make that temporarily subsides its side effects.
But you're going to jail for a long time.
I don't know what that has to do with
Why don't
this.
you do your job properly?
You can go take a look at this medicine if you like.
Samson, we can't show that recipe to just anybody.
So you knew about it, Judy? Judy, Mr. Edgeworth is hardly just anybody. He's my attorney, and I have no secrets to keep from him.
Yes, you're right, of course. If that is what you wish.
What on earth is this secret recipe for a miracle cure that they've been hiding?
Oh, yes, balance. Restore balance.
Well, I suppose I should be getting back.
All right. We'll be right behind you.
Judy.
Yes, Samson?
There's more to life than just me. Please, Judy, think about the life you want to live, because I won't always be around.
I don't like that.
I know, but that's the voice Ori chose for him.
Wow.
Don't say that. Without you, I don't have a life to live. So I'll be waiting right there at the mansion until you come home. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, Miss Bound!
Judy. Judy. Hey,
Whoa.
Judy. Don't make it bad.
That already left the building a while ago, actually.
Take a sad song, it's Eddie Fender.
Wow, she seemed really upset. I thought I saw tears in her eyes.
And Gregory.
Why do you even say all that to her?
Because I worry about her. She can't keep putting my needs ahead of her own.
What do you mean?
The Holly Collection, the candy making all one. It's because she thinks these things will make me proud. Oh, oh dear, sweet Judy Bout. She never thinks about what she wants, what she likes. I just want her to be her own person and choose her own destiny. The last thing I want for her is to miss out on all that life has to offer because of me.
I guess that makes sense.
Ace Attorney had to make up for the world's worst dad by giving a fair amount of good dads, okay?
Oh. They did. I'd say they succeeded.
They definitely are making up for it.
He really
And
does
other
see her
father
as his own
figures.
child. Is there a reason you're saying? Great question, Mason.
Because he's a singing boy! And my direction at the beginning of his thing was to make him sing-songy.
When he's singing, yes.
He's singing all the time. That sprite gets broken out
No!
randomly. That, sprite gets broken out just at fucking random.
Okay, then maybe you can save the singing for that part.
I'm having a good time. Don't step on my fucking shoes, huh?
I have so many footprints on mine.
I'm
no,
upset.
no shoe stepping here.
I'm upset.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it, Penguin.
A child to walk their own path. And what parent?
Your pain
wouldn't
noise
you
sounds
ever
too
do
much
they
like your
could to
vomiting
protect
noise.
It's very different. I'm vomiting from the sweetness. It's too sweet.
I know exactly how he feels in this moment.
Don't stop me now. Ah, Greg, my man. My main
And
man.
I think I've asked you everything I can for now, Mr. Tangaroa. We should be getting back to the scene of the crime.
Oh, you're leaving, I see. I suppose I'll be going back to the interrogation room for another session.
Oh no.
Ah, yes. We'll have to do something about that.
You'll speak to the police for me.
That too, but I'll be putting something else in place as well. And ace up our sleeve for when the time comes.
I look forward to learning more. I'm counting on you, Mr. Edgeworth.
We'll be back to brief you, Mr. Tangaroa, every day.
Good dad plus good dad equals Orion Payne, yes.
It does. It really does.
Uh,
And Judy, too.
Thank you, Eddie. I'll look forward to it.
Mr. Tangaroa, that ace up your sleeve. Passing a knife. Get ready to store it.
My sleeves are rolled up. There's nothing here. Nothing in my sleeves.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your interrogator will do everything in
What are
his
you
power
talking
to
about?
extract a confession from you. And I hate to see an innocent man suffer like this.
Oh.
But please, you have to do everything you can to hold out. If you can't, Mr. Von Karma will use that confession against you for as long as this case lasts. And it will make it that much harder for me to save you.
I understand, and I'll try.
I won't give up until you're out of there, Mr. Tangaroa. You have my word on that.
Aw.
Oh, all right. The
Leaves him at
singing's
the mercy
done,
of the
guys.
guards.
Oh my god. Bad, your jacket. There's a smudge on it. It's evidence. Bad. Detective, look at this jacket smudge right there. I think you have a hole, detective. You're getting moths in your coat. Right there.
I don't
I
have
see
any
it.
holes in this jacket. Why would I wear a holy jacket?
Oh, I'm seeing the future, I guess.
If I want to be a detective, I have to have the same skills as one. I have to smell like one. I have to know what bad smells like, too.
Date the detective. Be the detective.
Detective Bad, what's that guy doing to your rear end?
I wish I could tell you.
And thank
Please
you again
quit
for what you did.
smelling me. Or I will shove you in the fountain.
Yeah, thanks are done. I love Eddie's little bow when he takes the hat off. So cute.
What are you talking about?
There's no need to be shy about it.
Okay, weirdos. Never mind that now. I'm guessing you two are back here looking to investigate some more.
We are indeed. We need something solid if we're going to save Mr. Tangaroa.
Yeah, no, this is canon. Gumshoe uses disposed cans of Axe body spray that he can find, and Bad uses Old Spice. 100%.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but apart from this room, the whole place is on lockdown.
Woof.
Wait, what? But we need to see those other rooms.
This is Mr. Von Karma's doing, I presume.
How else? I've seen the autopsy report yet either. You guys probably got a hand in that too. Just speak with anybody except us cops and Miss Bound. Everybody else is gone, and I doubt Von Karma will be handing out phone numbers.
We gotta get Von Karma back.
Hell
Is
yeah.
this all just a game to him? Why does he have to go so far?
So what's your plan of action, Detective?
Same as before. Do what I can to help you uncover the truth. Like I promised.
You have my gratitude.
You have my hat.
And my
And my
notebook.
axe.
Just you wait, Mr. Von Karma. We're gonna beat you and your dirty bag of tricks. It's no longer a bag of dirty tricks. It's just a dirty bag.
Detective, may we conduct a brief investigation of the area?
Oh, he's sniffing the other shoulder now.
But like I said, would you get off me? Everywhere else is off bounds. You probably won't be seeing these rooms again. Do I need a restraining order?
Detective Matt, I think you've got some evidence on your coat there.
I really don't.
How do you know?
Because I just arrived.
You were here before. Just let me see. Let me investigate.
Use your eyes, not your nose.
I was
detective.
taught in investigation school to use all of my senses when safe. I'm wafting.
Oh, what are they teaching the kids these days? Education has failed us.
All right, we're good. This is good. This is fine. Everything's great. We're gonna move away from wherever the fuck this is, Vu.
What the
Smell you
fuck
later.
is this?
Ah, shit.
Oh,
You good already?
no. Say the rest of the line.
As long as there's at least some way of continuing our ace attorney investigation, we'll make do.
Name drop.
Bam.
There it goes. Woo!
Investigate.
I feel like we do very precious little investigating in this one.
Wait, can you
Ooh.
turn around?
Yeah, to
I
where?
want you to position Bad in front of the smell guy again. Go a little closer, a little more, a little more. Stop. A little more. A little more. A little more. A little more. No!
Oh, I know what you were trying to accomplish.
It's too late. Never mind.
Uh.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Good or no? Do you want to
Nearly
debate a
got
different
there.
way?
No. I just wanted to see how close they could get. We're good. Examine the
Dylan's
Santa
standing
in
here
the
with
upper
two
left
dolls
corner.
Going, "Now
Okay.
kiss."
The Santa Claus statue. This is made of candy too.
They're gonna do the Pocky challenge with the fucking lollipop stick.
I feel like that wouldn't work. One would just be chewing on a stick.
That door leads to Tangaroa's room. So yeah, could be he made that thing too.
I think it's probably just in the future, Estruck. Because it is different in the
Santa.
future.
That reminds me. I still need to find a present
Ah!
for Miles.
Ugh.
He wanted an attorney's badge.
Really cute. Oh
What's up?
dear.
He's gonna get one soon, don't worry.
It's not an attorney's badge.
No, I'm saying he's getting his dad's badge!
Oh, I hate that.
Mars!
Worse.
Emotional damage!
That.
I wonder if Mr. Tangaroa would make one out of candy for me if I asked.
Guys, you suck! Making me do that first.
Well,
Uh.
we would have gotten to it eventually.
Yeah, we do
There's a
investigate
cake set
everything.
here, decorated to look as if it were made out of drum.
Just like our pie that was decorated to look like a painting.
They must play it on Bacon Bop. Detective, about these drums.
We already checked. There's nothing inside them. And no sign of anything having been put inside or taken out either. They're not relevant to the case.
I just don't understand
you
why
know?
this guard had to be kneeling on the ledge of the fountain. It's just so odd.
It's probably because they took the exact same sprite from someone on the floor.
Yeah, no, it is. They
Yeah,
did. I
that
just don't know
checks
why
out.
they decided that they should place him on the ledge. That's it.
I kind of love it, to be honest.
No, it's
I actually wish that
hilarious.
He was on top of
It's
one of the
top
cherubs
tier.
inside the
That
fountain.
would have been hilarious too, yes. I'll take a screenshot and we'll just put various guards peeking out of the fucking
Yes.
fountain.
You've already done your homework, I see.
So far, the Von Karma line is one of the hardest hitting ones. The teacher line. Wouldn't want Miles to be taught by him. That kills. That's dead.
That one hurts.
Oh, if you think that kills, just wait till Von Karma goes in the elevator.
It's the fucking killing his dad and then basically adopting his son. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then being like, I can't take it. Let me frame the son for murder and know that he'll get the fucking death penalty. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Von Karma
Yeah, Von
is
Karma's
messed
pretty
up.
bad. That's why we love him. He's so cool.
No, I love him because you make him funny. That's why.
he's
Not because
always
he's cool
that
at
funny.
all.
He's great.
Now, Cannon Von Karma is not as good as
No.
Dylan Von
He's
Karma.
just a
100%.
little guy.
He,
Ah,
you've
penguin.
seen this man's build?
Ah.
He is not a little guy.
Oh,
Look
I
at
haven't
him.
seen that photo.
Can we say your line, Mars? Please?
Yes.
Heh. I may like lollipops a little too much, but I'm no sucker.
Nice. Like it. Love it. It's interesting that this organ has, like, no bench.
It seems these instruments are used on Mr. Tangaroa and Miss Bound's TV show Bacon Bop. There's some of the few things in here that aren't made of candy.
Yeah, seriously, Penguin? Literally.
Hmm.
His emotional support taser
Is
killed
it just
me.
me, or does the detective seem a little disappointed?
Oh. Gregory walks good, but Edgeworth fucking struts. That's all I gotta
He
say.
really does.
Now this is quite the trophy.
Oh, Tangaroa. First place International Confectioners Association Annual Spectacular.
Gregory.
Dylan?
Oh shit!
Oh my god,
It's
pay
made of
attention!
candy. And I guess
What
it wasn't
the
meant to
hell?
last forever.
Dylan, it's the
I was
Dylan show
simple-
again. Pay attention.
I have a simple program. I see the word Edgeworth written in the red box. I read the line. There's just not been any of that.
Gregory.
Well, you gotta install the Gregory 1.1 update.
Yeah.
Then you'll recognize it.
I feel like
Ah,
this is
makes
a temporary one.
sense. Prizes, fame, none of it lasts forever, right?
It's not temporary. I have a fingy. Not temporary. Pretty solid.
And I doubt it's anything quite that deep.
That's the door to Gusto's room.
Gusto's room.
Just Augusto.
I guess the candy reindeer is meant to show the way.
This is the way.
Big antlers like that. Must be a bull.
No, I think not. Male reindeer shed their antlers in winter. Therefore, this must be a female.
I'm loving this. This is accurate shit.
It is.
Ah, thanks, Mr. Trivia. Attorneys.
They don't teach you about reindeer in law school, detective.
I like that. I like that. Gregory watches Jeopardy. It's canon. I don't care. You cannot convince me otherwise.
accept
Gregory
that.
watches Jeopardy with
accept it.
Miles, and I need it. Okay.
He does. That's
get
their
back to my law
little
school
activity when he
days.
gets home from work.
And... Yep.
Any reindeer?
There's no reindeer in it.
All right.
These trophies all belong to Mr. Tangaroa. but they're not all for confectionery contests. Some are going to be for charity work.
Oh.
Astaroth, you know what? I feel like I could really see Gregory failing in a do or die situation. So that makes sense.
Dylan!
Yeah.
How dare.
Mr. Castorium's Culinary Emporium, yes.
A testament to both his character and his professional achievement.
Underrated movie.
Yeah, I have that movie. I own that movie.
What's this one here?
I do too.
Boop. Aw.
In recognition of Bacon Bop's long-standing achievement in making children's dreams come true.
Aw.
That's so sweet. It's got me wanting to watch it.
Mm.
Maybe with Miles.
Ah! Ah!
Emotional damage.
Emotional
Stone's room is through there.
It's marked by a snowman. A candy snowman, by the looks of it.
Wait.
Well, what will you be?
Try again.
Well, I'll be.
Okay.
Well, what will you be? He's really sizing it up. He isn't thinking of making that into his next lollipop, is he?
I mean, he's comparing it. Look. Look at that. He's holding it out. He's looking at it. He's comparing. He's thinking.
I mean, it's not perfect, but maybe.
There are so many instruments. Why are there 2 ice cream cones as instruments? But we'll do the Christmas tree first.
Is an ice cream cone an incident?
An incident? An ice cream cone is an incident waiting to happen.
It's a Christmas tree made of candy.
Of course.
These candy statues have everybody on edge.
Oh god.
If ants get in here, oh, that's our crime scene ruin.
Oof, indeed.
Yes, it would be pretty disastrous, I suppose.
But it's winter. It's too cold for the ants.
That is also true, okay?
There's a lyre here. And besides Miss Bound, there's also a string
Just
instrument.
waiting for it.
And some maracas designed to look like ice cream
They're
cones.
maracas! Oh, lord.
They're so well made that it's hard to tell what's candy and what's not just by looking. Everything is cake.
It really is.
But then I'd be disturbing the crime scene.
Yeah, seriously, this is just the cake or not cake.
Years before cake or not cake.
Yeah, it really is.
Rather impressive.
Yeah, real or cake, there you go.
Hands off. I check them out. They're real.
I will
That's
say,
right, boys. They're real.
welcome, Raiders. We're talking about
Hello,
real or cake now.
Raiders.
I love the ones where they like circumvent and then it's like
There's
the
a heck of a
hand.
note to come in on.
That's the good stuff. That's the good. Or the wall. I saw one and it was the wall. That was epic.
Oh, that
Oh,
was wild.
So good.
Hey guys. Check them out how exactly? Did you manhandle vital evidence, detective?
Ixion, I don't know why you're surprised. Those are custom settings that I've done to make them pirate themed. It's all pirate themed when you subscribe. Well, you can't subscribe
It is
anymore, but
all very
when you
pirate
follow
themed.
on Twitch, when you all of that stuff, it's all you can. Your lurk is talking about manning the cannons and shit. It's the. Yeah, it's Ixion not having brain on time, indeed.
Ah, no worries.
There you go.
I didn't touch them. Not with my hands, at least.
Did he lick them?
Did he Did he unzip his trousers?
No!
Never mind.
No!
I don't want to picture it.
Why? Why do you have to make it
Bad!
bad? Why do you have to make it bad,
Well,
Dylan?
technically it is bad, but then Dylan
It
went
is
to
bad.
make
Yeah,
it
bad with 1D. Oh god.
With 1D is
Yeah,
right.
shut up!
Yeah, that didn't
Ah!
help, Lori.
That way!
Oh, yeah, I think you did.
Sure you didn't.
You put 1D in there, just like
Read
this sign shows
mind.
which artist's work is
Bruh.
on display in which room.
Oh, look at that pose.
From left to right, Mr. Tegaroa, Mr. Gusto, Miss Scone, and Mr. Frost. Incidentally, this sign is also made from candy.
Oh my lord.
What are we going to
Everything
do
in
with
this
all
room
candy?
is candy.
Was somebody going to eat it when the contest was over?
Oh lord. You go. Alright.
Excuse me. May I ask what you're investigating?
Sir! I'm analyzing the fountain water to see what might be in it, sir. Like candy.
I love that he's standing on the fountain.
Yeah, it's
That
great.
Is it also made of
glorious.
candy?
Mars.
Find.
None of that came through until find.
Find.
And what did you find?
Chocolate! And what looks to be, like, flavorings and colorings used in frozen desserts, sir! Oh my god, it literally is a chocolate fountain.
It really is.
The composition of the chocolate seems to be, the same as that of Mr. Tegaroa's work, sir! And the flavorings and
But-
colorings... match the...
It's very. That shit's that's not a chocolate fountain. What?
No, the flavorings and colorings match the profile of those used in Mr. Frost's ice sculptures! Sir?
Those little rivers flow from all four artists' rooms right here to this fountain.
Well, that's very sussy-wussy.
Guess that's how the stuff from the melted sculptures wound up in there.
What is the job of eating all the candy? And that's not all, sir! We also found blood!
Oh shit.
How? How?
What? Why is there blood in the water?
I can't even imagine how much blood there would have to be in this water for it to come up on some sort of test. That's a lot of water! The reason the fountain's blue is because I sprayed it with luminol, sir!
Think back to our investigation of the murder scene, detective.
They dumped just a whole vat in it.
I had to know!
Jesus.
Take another look at the scene in front of us, detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing.
They chunked out the chocolate and they plopped it in the water and it melted, disintegrated it, and the blood.
Oh, maybe.
That's what happened.
You're right. I don't remember anybody mentioning they removed the blood along with the body.
The victim's blood was mysteriously absent, as was the part of the chocolate chest it had pulled on. I believe that the blood probably belonged to...
Our dead guy.
Yeah, dead guy.
Definitely. 100%.
The victim, huh?
Bats just dissolved into Minecraft villager noises.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'll have the guys compare it with the blood on the murder weapon.
That was a
That
sound.
was a very funny noise.
Not what I was expecting.
Same.
So magical. We magically did it. We magically forensicked it up.
That's the noise that this fucking scientist makes when he's smelling Gregory.
Bling. Yeah, what does Gregory wear? Cologne.
It's
He's definitely got to have a
cologne.
cologne.
He's a cologne man.
No, I feel like
It's
he
a
would smell
match.
faintly of baked goods because he always goes to the bakery after work to pick something up for Miles.
Why do you wish for me
The
to die?
blood in the fountain is fresh.
Why do you wish for my death, Dylan? I thought you loved me.
But why would somebody want to send their victim's blood downstream and into the fountain like this?
Magical girl forensics guy is kind of epic though, Penguin.
I'm here for it.
I
More,
kind of need it.
please.
I kind of need it really bad. Okay, I have
Isn't that
no
just a game about
pieces.
Emma?
Yeah, it's Emma, and then like other
Yeah, it
characters
really
too.
is.
It's great though. I need it. Don't you need it? Oh, I didn't investigate that.
We all need it.
Hello, Willow. No,
Hi,
seriously, Willow.
Welcome.
I mean, next. You got the magical girl detectives. Next is the magical girl forensics.
The statues on the fountain depict cherubs enjoying some chocolate fondue.
Star Apprentice investigations. Done.
there we go. Love it.
Paul Elixir, apparently. Gotta hand it to him. They look so real.
Does Millie get like a magical girl transformation ever though? Like if it's spoilers, but like, you know,
Please?
you know.
Detective, are you saying you've personally seen cherubim before?
IRL.
Attorneys. Always poking holes in people's words.
The most accurate depiction of a lawyer, right there.
I wouldn't say the most accurate.
That is something you would do. No, that is something you would do. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have evidence of you doing it.
He just did it.
What?
Dirty.
Did I do something wrong?
Also, Dylan.
Yes,
No,
Penguin.
Dylan usually does it very, very, very aware, with intent to annoy.
Yup.
Oh. No, I looked at that already. Okay.
I'll buy you some bologna to make up for it, Ori.
Oh my god. Don't. It won't make up for it.
Don't get in the
This
elevator.
go?
No!
There's no earthquake yet. We know that.
Yet.
On the second floor. Kangaroo and Bound live up there. Sounds like they live a pretty charmed life. Tea parties, candy making, that kind of thing.
Oh, a garden.
They even have a garden. Must be nice on a sunny day.
Whoa.
That does sound nice. Perhaps they'll invite us over when this is over. You'd come, wouldn't you, Detective?
And don't get ahead of yourself now. I'm not in the habit of howling around with attorneys.
But we're trench coat buddies.
You don't have to be my friend to come.
Can we... Ugh.
Over? What are you... Ori?
I gotta be honest, I didn't read that as innuendo.
Me either.
It's the voice. The way Dylan says it. The pauses.
Miss Bound, we're here to continue our investigation.
Oh god, that's Droxy? It wasn't me. It wasn't just me.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm so sorry about earlier. Please say something else besides sorry. She's still looking kinda down in the dumps, mystery.
Dylan's
Maybe you can
super
do some of your cool dad tricks and cheer her up.
outnumbered once again.
It's so sad.
It's the Mars show tonight, guys.
She must have been greatly taken aback by what Mr. Tangaroa had to say.
Half of the semi-final entries for you. Here, it's all yours.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
Huh.
Phoenix and Fire Unicorn.
Yeah, but they both have the same
there's
roses
some switcheroonies happening
and the
here.
same garnishes. And I'm trying to
Same
see
color
if...
Feathery
schemes.
boys.
Yeah, I think the tails have been
berries.
swapped.
I'm leaning towards that.
Because this looks like feathers more than this looks like hair. The tails have been swapped.
Yeah, this has more of a mane texture.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, Miss Scone sure knows how to make a cute cake. Yes, Samson loved her design for that one. And he loved the designs and flavors of Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost entries too. Only problem was, as Samson mentioned earlier, they tasted exactly the same. He sampled a piece from either the mane and then the body,
Yeah.
or
Something was swapped, so he ended up
tail and
tasting
the
the same
phoenix's
sculpture
body
twice.
somehow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. However, their respective entries for the final tasted nothing alike, it seems.
There's a swapperoonie.
Was there anything
Oh, yeah.
else of note that changed between the semi-final and the final?
Now I'm
Ooh.
wondering how far ahead we are in comparison to the game.
Glad you liked Tangled Tower, Matt. And they have Mermaid's Mask coming out this year sometime.
Yes, I'm so excited for that
I'm very
one.
excited for that one.
Nothing major. Oh, but, well, I guess there was one thing.
I think we make all of them a good one, Larson. So I hope it is a good one.
We certainly try to. That's
I also
for
hope you
sure.
don't live anywhere near us.
Well, Larson just said please make it a go, so don't worry, this stream is a go.
It is a go.
It very much is.
It has
I mean,
go.
We go until 11, so...
We do go. We keep going, too.
We go.
Gadget Rangers.
Mr. Gusto's son was always here with him throughout the contest. A son, you say?
Huh. That's no, because that's in the future that we have Sasuke.
It can't be the child, because that's
yeah.
in the future, unless that's a grandkid.
And that's 18
That's
years.
I never thought people figure this out, but I think maybe I'm the only one. Just put the nuke inside the fridge, and then it won't go bad.
No. The actual trick is you find the Ice Elemental's cursed crown, you put it on, and then you freeze the nuke moments away from touching down and exploding so that it traps you underneath it and you wither away. But you protected the nuke from going off. That's the ticket.
Only if you could find some zany people to wear the crown afterwards.
No, you have your vampire adopted daughter prevent people from wearing the crown. Well, she's not a vampire, actually. You're a half-demon
As you
adopted
go
child.
insane, trying to reverse the effects of the crown.
I have!
He was...
Sorry, go ahead. Say your line.
It's okay. But he was nowhere to be seen during the final.
Estruck I have, and I did enjoy it. I did like it. It was a fun time for me. I liked it more than Crystal Skull. I will though admit I saw Crystal Skull at midnight when it came out, and I was definitely on the younger side, and it was horrifying. So...
Wait, like scary or just bad?
Yeah, when at the end, when the aliens steal her soul, and that was horrifying. And like all of the ants were horrifying too.
The ants were bad. That was a horrible, horrible time. Dial of Destiny was interesting.
Yes, that's right. But I did overall enjoy it.
Why would his son come and hang out at a contest venue of all places?
Yeah. Shy as a time. But I was very young for Disney. Not that young, but younger.
You're sure you're happy for us to keep a hold of this?
When did it come? When did Crystal Skull come out? Yeah, the big damn ant scene. So, oof.
Focus!
Okay.
Of course. I hope it helps with your investigation.
They're really pretty, though, I will say. The unicorn and the phoenix and the butterfly garden, they're, like, really, really nice.
Oh, they are. Oh, and I also have the book containing the recipe for the cure Samson mentioned.
We've seen this book before.
It was
I've
sculpted
seen
in
this book
chocolate.
before. I'm sure you have.
It was in the chocolate frame in Tangaroa's room.
That's right. He put it on display there so that everybody could see the grand prize. Wait, what? The cure is in the ultimate cookbook? So it's not a book of dessert recipes, I take it, is it? Oh, no, we told the contestants, of course. But I guess nobody told you yet. Oh, oopsie, that's a slight oversight on our part.
So the contestants all knew what the Ultimate Cookbook was this entire time.
They knew they'd be taking
For
Tangaroa's medicine
tasting.
away from him.
This puts scone in a
that
sussy
seems
light.
like Delicia would want that.
Yeah, taste disorders and other chemical and pharmaceutical items. Delicia's
I'm
coming
talking
back
disgusting
around
Delicia.
being sus as fuck.
Mm.
We thought she just wanted to eat and be merry, but no. Nuh-uh. And
Oh, please,
she's
nobody
back.
slurps like that unless
And
they're hiding something.
she's been chummy with Judy this whole time after Tangaroa's probably dead, but at least minimally incarcerated, but almost definitely dead. And scone.
It's not looking good for her.
And I'd like to hear more about this cookbook, if you don't mind, Miss Brown.
Honestly, really, really probable as drunk. She was also the cooker. She was a crock, that's for certain.
So if I understand correctly, the Ultimate Cookbook is actually a collection of recipes for different medicines.
Hi, Mau Mau.
Exactly. Or rather, totally new medications that haven't made it to market yet, to be precise.
That seems
And
illegal.
we don't adhere to that FDA bullshit to the right buyer. A pharmaceutical company, for example, it would be worth a fortune.
How did you get these fucking shit?
There's no medicine in the FDA. They don't oversight medicine. We don't say medicine in FDA. If anyone knows.
But, why make that the grand prize in a confectionery contest?
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Mr. Tangaroa is the sole heir to the Tangaroa family fortune. Perhaps you've heard of the Tangaroa group?
No, we have not.
The Tangaroa group is that like a dance troupe? Yeah, I think I've heard of them somewhere before.
It's a major pharmaceutical corporation, not a dance group. Sells all kinds of pills and poisons.
Okay, pills, yes. Poisons, huh?
Rat poison.
Oh, yeah. That new Gold Killer Pro has been making some real waves since it went on sale. I hear they're developing Gold Killer X next. Ooh,
Yeah,
I hope that gets the job done.
Cursor. Oh my lord.
I always reach for a Gold Killer when I'm feeling under the weather.
Okay, I will say, I love these kind of callbacks in Ace Attorney more than any character, if I'm being honest, because
No,
this is the thing.
because it's like you pick up on it and it's fun.
Well, yeah, because you pick up on it if you've played it, but if you haven't played it, it's just fun lines. Like, it doesn't really, like it's not possibly spoiling anything.
I just had a fucking moment.
What?
I
Why?
checked the couch. I saw Pastry make a recap for the last time on the Dylan show,
Yeah?
and it was just posted now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do they know where we're gonna end? How do they know how much we're gonna get through? And then when I clicked it, I'm like, oh shit, am I being spoiled? Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god! And then I looked up and saw that it was just for posterity.
Yes.
Pastry Puff can see the future. Pastry knows exactly where we're going to end up.
Yep.
The power of pastry.
Pastradamus.
Never, as far as I've seen. I'd like to hear more about the TG, if you don't mind. Nani!
Click?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
off palling around with Delicia, so now we know that she's guilty.
Oh, yeah.
So did Mr. Tangaroa not want to take over for his parents and go into the family business?
The Yeti.
No, he preferred the idea of making people's lives better through the power of confectionery.
I thought that said powder of
So why didn't he
conviction.
make all those drugs free and sell them for the cost of production, and instead put them in the public commons, and then finally just have people be healthy, and then just
Yeah,
make,
he
make
did
some
do a
fun
lot
desserts?
of charity work, so I feel like
No, I'm just saying,
we
why would
could've-
he allow?
Unfortunately,
Why would he allow pharmaceutical
could've
groups to hire
done
powerful
something.
bakers and then try to get this formula?
yeah. Because capitalism
at
is
the very
baked
least, his
in.
Parents supported him in his quest to become the best in the world. So at least he had that going for him. Then when they passed away, he inherited the cookbook.
Dude! So he totally could have done that! Oh. Oh.
Dangaro, it's
Aw.
not looking so good in your favor.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
But why would he make such a valuable heirloom a contestant's prize?
Every time Ori just strokes.
It looks so
Gregory's
good
jaw.
here!
I'm just
Look at him! Ugh.
Ori just cannot stop fondling Gregory. Jesus.
True. The
I
try not to funnel Gregory challenge, open parentheses, impossible. Close
could
parentheses.
if I cared to not to try.
We're gonna lose him.
I can stop anytime I want, so stop. I don't want!
Yeah, I don't want.
He's been hounded by so many people looking to make that book their own. He was tired of it,
He would have deflected him at his trunk.
but it would have been an insult to his parents' memories simply to give it away.
Yes, Estruk. Yep.
So he decided to find somebody he felt was worthy of it. Adoptive daughter is standing right there.
I'll bet the board of directors loved that.
Okay, but sadly, if Von Karma died when Miles shot instead, like, Miles would have had a much rougher time because he actually would have killed Gregory, and in this universe, that matters a fuck ton, even though he was 9!
Yeah.
And threw a gun, unrelated!
He was just a child.
Handing over the fruits and all their expensive research to someone else?
Oh, they hated the idea, of course. Which is why Delicia entered the contest. Mm-hmm. The Tangle Group
Oh!
wanted her to win the book back for them.
So she
What?
was an inside by a
Yeah.
big business.
Yeah.
She was.
About this now. Why?
She was
why
The
planted.
mu- She's the McSussy.
I'm sorry, Judy. I'm not a
She's
fan
subbing
of
with a
you.
capital S.
if I'm being honest. Because why did we not get this information right the fuck away? Huh?
So you knew she was a pharmacist all along.
Yes.
Judy!
And not only
Judy!
that, I told her how to appeal to Samson's taste.
Judy!
I tried to help her win.
Judy!
But why?
It's the con and scone, yep.
Protect Samson by protecting the Tangaroa group.
Give me that AU pastry.
If that cookbook fell into another company's hands, the board would never forgive him. So I wanted to find a way to keep it with the company, but in a way that Samson couldn't object to.
That's
Webs
how
of
the
lies.
student managed to make it so far in a contest. She had no business taking part in.
Oh, the tangled web we weave.
Seriously.
But Miss Scone wasn't the only one pretending, was she? Mr. Frost wasn't exactly a confectioner either.
Yeah, seriously, only one dude was actually in the fucking business, huh?
It all the way to the final, just like she did. Not bad. Yes, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Such a talented sculptor and a gifted crafter of desserts too? Oh,
No.
a double threat.
He only won because Tangaroa can't taste salt. He's not a good baker.
Gifted indeed, judging by the standard of his work in the final. But how did one man produce pieces of that size and quality in such a short period of time?
I'm not sure I have much more to tell you.
Yes, drunk.
But if there's anything else I can help you with, I'd be happy to, of course.
She's certainly very keen to ensure that she does all she can for Mr. Tangaroa. I could certainly use a cup of tea you made us yesterday, if you wouldn't mind.
Whew, yeah.
I think
Tea's
that might
good.
help move the investigation along nicely.
Oh my god. We're reusing the tea sprites. We're reusing the
I'll
tea
have some too. Your tea is to die for, Miss Bound. Maybe that was insensitive. I shouldn't have said that.
We're reusing
Oh,
the
well,
tea.
ignoring that, how could I possibly refuse? I'll bring it right out.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Hey, you know, I think that cheered her up a little.
Okay. We did very little investigating, I feel.
It wasn't really stuff to find and more just stuff to learn about through dialogue.
Well, we did look at things, but that was more world building than anything. The fountain. We did do fountain stuff.
Oh yeah, fountain. There's
We've
blood in
learned
the
a little
fountain.
more about the contestants participants.
The Catonstants.
Contestant.
They taunt.
The Catonstants in the contest. I had to think about that one.
Contest. The contestants and the contest.
My gears are unlubricated.
You need more tea?
It's okay. There's still one question involving Mr. Gusto for which we never got an answer.
If you want to take a quick breaky and get water, we can.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Nothing at all, Mr. Gusto.
Uh-oh.
I heard that wince of pain.
I used to be as drunk, but then I abused coffee to the point where I had like 6 cups a day. And it was bad.
He
So,
had a problem.
I was addicted.
Real bad.
Still am to caffeine.
Real bad.
To a point where it was absurd.
It was really bad.
I guess. My dad, unironically, drinks 12 cups a day, still, every day.
Dylan was at 6, and if
I
he
was at
didn't
6.
And he was literally a person that was like, don't talk to me before I had my 2 morning cups
I
of
really
coffee.
wasn't.
You had
My
headache.
dad brews like a big 12-cup pot of coffee every morning, and he'll drink
Oh,
the
God.
entire pot himself.
Oh no.
So Dylan was predisposed. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. We're Italian. It's fine.
But now he's on that tea life, and he has less caffeine issues with withdrawal by a lot.
I'm still addicted to it. If I don't have it, I'll still feel physical pain.
But he only drinks like 2 cups of tea a day, maybe
Yeah, 2 or 3
3,
a day.
versus 6. And tea's just better for you than coffee because the caffeine is released in a better way with other chemicals that help. So
There's just less caffeine in tea, too.
that too.
You went into Mr. Frost's room, didn't you? Perhaps you could tell us why. No, my favorite tea is Thai tea. My second favorite is chai.
And his third favorite is Newman's Own Black. Newman's Own
Yeah.
specifically. Sure, I was. Oh, your boy!
He's back.
Silence! You are not to give the attorney even the tiniest shred of information!
Ah.
What was he doing in
Yeah,
Mr.
we
Frost's
can't
room?
not investigate that.
That's rough, Willow. I like my caffeinated tea, but I can have and do go full days without drinking any caffeinated tea with no side effects either way.
And that's not all. I know, pastry literally me.
You got to taste. They wet your palate.
Pastry, I go between those 2 last messages every time. It's not just him leaving, but someone else is talking in a conversation with him.
Oh my god. Is he your favorite character to voice ever? Like in Ace Attorney universe?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I'm sorry that he's gone.
That's not even close. I will say, I did really like, and you're gonna say how much could you really like him? Luke Adme is his name.
Oh yeah, you definitely liked him.
Loved him.
Yeah,
Loved
That's
Luke.
fun.
He
Loved
was,
Luke
he's a
Adme.
good second. He's a good second.
And I
Yeah.
also liked Mo. So those are the top 3.
See, I wouldn't have
Oh,
put
Mo
your
was
Mo is
great.
good, but I wouldn't have put him up there. Definitely Atme's second.
I
100%.
enjoyed him that much.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, was great.
No,
I think-
Atme's top tier. I like your Gumshoe a lot. Gumshoe's up there for me.
Bidot was also pretty fun.
Do you like say Safari often now? Occasionally, but
Every
I do
once in a
still say
while
it.
he does. Yeah. Every once in a while he does break it out.
I feel like that's when you know you're in a fandom, when you start using the words and catchphrases
What, the
from
juice?
the media. Yep, that's the one. That's how you know.
And that's
how
not
you know.
all.
Oh, this has changed me.
I also have questions about the work he submitted for the semi-finals. A confectioner who admits to lacking design sense, and a sculptor with it in Spain. Mr. Gusto could have hoped to win such a high-level contest by himself. He must have been backed by Big Pharma as well. Wonder if there was some sort of connection between him and Mr. Frost.
That's why their things tasted the same?
Detective,
This is so tangled.
Astrak, you say that, but I think using spades would be groundbreaking. Now I need to ask
I feel
Mr.
like that's the
Gusto
Mo in you.
a few more questions. This story still isn't quite added up for me.
Dylan was like this long before Mo.
It is true.
Me neither.
We need to figure out how to get in touch with him.
Is it Von Karma? I feel like it's Von
Probably.
Karma.
There
It's
he
the
is!
guy!
It's the guy!
I'll do
You
you
gotta say
now.
your line.
He did.
Good luck with that. because I have no intention of allowing it. Mr. Von Karma. I am already in the midst of my own investigations. Prime Attorney Investigations Fun. Ein. Into Gusto.
I need Ace Attorney Investigations 0, and it's Von Karma
Fuck yeah.
with Gant.
So there is no need for the likes of you to pass them with the same questions over and over again.
I know that one artist basically was theorizing that with the young Von Karma and the young Gant, and I really do need it.
One day? One day.
I will, however, be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Mercedes-Benz is a good one. Yeah, Dylan has always been a pun master since long ago.
He's just grown stronger over the years.
No, Mo just unlocked him. He was like, Chad actually likes the puns. I'm gonna do more.
Okay, listen. You can give Mo as much credit as you want. That's fine. He seems dead set on preventing me from talking to Mr. Gusto. In which case, the guy is gone. Fine. Then allow me to take you up on your offer.
The guy!
The guy!
There he is!
Well, what is it? What's the matter? Someone stole your sweet roll? Oh, the guy is gone. And I'd like you to tell me about the connection between Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost.
Timmy found out the well. Oh, you get a lot of the guy! You get lots of guy!
Whoa!
Look at all this guy!
Very nice. Look at all this guy happening.
Their connection? I thought they kept their relationship under wraps. I guess not. Yeah, well, we had certain kind of physical contact every now and again, but
Oh my god.
it was simply a matter of coincidence. They both happened to be taking part in the same contest.
Oh my lord above.
And they both arrived at the same time, yeah. And went home in the same car, yeah. But they were just roommates.
They were roommates.
Meanwhile, Gregory totally supportive. Oh yes, Miles came home the other day ranting about a little boy in his class that he wholeheartedly defended.
And me.
And that's all.
Okay, I will say one of the funniest things is the fact that everyone in the Ace Attorney universe has really like identifiable hair that they've just kept their entire lives. And I think that's absolutely hilarious. I think Mia's hairstyle changed, but nobody else's hairstyle changed. Just Mia's.
That's all I have to
Oh.
say to you.
What? But that doesn't help us at all.
You know as they say, God helps those who help themselves.
And I am God.
We'll have to confront him with evidence if we want to draw the truth out of him.
The God
But
of
I'm
the
no
God.
artist.
Here are our offerings.
It's imperative that we do. He's clearly hiding something.
All right, well, for
Noises.
Dylan, we're gonna press them all either way.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, we're gonna
This is what you came here
juice
for,
as
the Dylan
much Von Karma
Show.
out of this
Dun,
as
dun,
we
dun,
can.
dun,
Any
dun.
Von Karma milkers in chat?
I specifically didn't use that
God.
word intentionally.
Was
I
horrible.
You're
picked
trying
not
to
that
milk him
word.
for all he's worth.
No,
Come
we're
on, you can't
wringing
say
it out of
juice
this
him for all he's
this
worth.
game. We're gonna wring it out of him.
Ew.
Oh, the guy.
We gotta
is
get
gone.
all that Von Karma out of
Oh my
his
god, if
system.
you talk, then the guy comes back. You're the one
Yes!
holding it up.
This is the Dillinger. Perfection. Yes, there must have been a connection of some kind. And if you would cease your baseless interruptions, I will happily tell you what it is. If this were a courtroom, I would have you removed for contempt.
But isn't that solely the judge's purview?
Yeah, Judge Von Karma would probably have dancing to his tune.
The game is really trying to prevent the Dylan show because there's two. They brought bad in here as well into this.
What? Even judges are scared of him?
It won't be an easy trial, that's for sure. Please, Mr. Von Karma, continue. We need the guy. The guy!
Press.
There's the guy.
Granted, it may have simply been a coinkydink, but they both entered the same competition.
Maneki Neko.
It doesn't rule out a connection of some other kind between the two of them. I mean, they probably... there was a chance for a meet cute and everything. I do hate to repeat myself, but... And let me say this again. If you do not have any pertinent evidence, then kindly keep your mouth shut! He even used the clap emoji. Fuck, he's good. I guess I'll just do as he says for now.
Make an editor Ori animate shit.
At least until I find the evidence that proves Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost's connection.
A deep interpersonal one.
We have the two battling. Connection. Connection. Perfection. Perfection. And then Tangaro in the cell. Confection. Confection.
Confection.
Yeah, then the
Confection.
guards. Confession. Confession. Yes, Mark. Still, the look in your eyes speaks volumes. Well, go on, then. What are you trying to say?
Oh my god.
Make up your mind, will you? Should I keep my mouth shut or not? Seems Mr. Von Karma is keen to keeping us away from the truth.
Which means the truth must be inconvenient to him somehow, right?
Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost had something in common. I just need to present that thing they shared to Mr. Von Karma.
A loving gaze.
Oh
Okay.
yes, loving gaze indeed.
The
The
thing
alternative title to the
that
series.
they shared, I guess, is those yeah, I think we'll do this one, the connection. And the connection is the thing, the creations, that they tasted the same.
Yeah, that would work.
No!
What do you make of this piece of evidence, Mr. Von Karma?
Uh,
I would make a toilet rag!
what?
I'd bite my ass for this evidence. And this is even worse considering. Is this all I could expect from you? How did you even earn your badge in the first place?
Oof.
Then now here I stand proudly as a lawyer. Exactly the kind of feeble-minded response I was expecting. Pathetic.
Yeah.
No, I'm lower than dirt to him.
Yeah, an ant. Okay.
And next you'll say, no, no,
No, that's...
not he.
Alright.
Okay.
New connection.
Different connection. That's that. The liar. Frost blood was found in the fountain, but that was the other thing.
The crime scene.
False sculptures were scrumptious except for the liar.
Don't see how that-
Photos. I'm gonna look at these a second.
Oh, wait,
Photos from Bound
hold
and
on.
Bad. Oh.
Was connection between Gusto and Frost that they both wanted the prize, the book?
But they all wanted the prize. I don't think that's very, like...
Yeah, I'm not sure how that shows a
connecty.
connection. But what else is there?
Takes photos.
Unless
between
we go to profiles.
Gusto and Frost. famed sculptor. Candy crafting. I don't think this is. I don't think.
Doesn't help.
No profile of them.
That doesn't do anything.
It has Tangaro's fingerprints. The rules is fine. What if? Okay. Question mark. What if I just presented this to the wrong one? We have to present it to the other line. Because I don't know what else it could be.
I'm
We're
willing
going-
to try it, yeah.
Try it.
Because I feel like all the other evidence is, like, completely unrelated. No, it was simply a
Go on,
matter
this
of coincidence. They both happened to be taking
They
place.
both happen to be taking part in the same contest. So that leads me to believe it's either the book or the picture. Because it's like, they're either both copying each other, or they're both in it for the book. That's the only thing I could think. Like, they're there
Copy.
for a reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one and cross my fingers that... Okay, that was it. It was just the wrong line.
Nice. It's just
I'm
the
like,
wrong
there's
line.
nothing else. Like, it could not be anything else.
Before you
Be
wipe your ass
something
with
new.
it, I wonder if you could look at the two confections in the foreground for me, Mr. Von Karma.
Dylan, we have a bar question. Is the bar the same every year, regardless of where you study?
So, it depends on what bar you're taking. There's something called the Universal Bar Exam, or the Uniform Bar Exam. Uniform is what it actually stands for. It's the UBE. That one is the same across the whole country. But there are some states that don't actually allow the Uniform Bar Exam. And so you actually have to take their own, like, special bar, which is just the same anywhere in
The
that particular state.
bar.
Oh.
Yeah. So, for example, the California bar is famous for not allowing you to take the other bar and practice law in California. You have to take their bar and be barred as an attorney there.
It's like the Common App of law tests.
Yeah. So the Uniform Bar Exam is allowed by the majority of states. That's the one I took. And if you score high enough on that, you could be a lawyer in any of the states that accepts that bar exam.
Dylan, if you go to another state that doesn't accept the bar exam that you took, do you have to take their bar exam?
Typically, there is a process to just like it's called pro hoc vice, where you essentially partner up with a lawyer in that state. If you're just going to be like doing a one-time representation, like long time practice there, and that is a kind of relationship where you can kind of practice law with some oversight. But if you actually want to be like a full-time lawyer
Like
there,
you've moved.
you typically either have to take their bar exam, or if the state allows it, if you've been practicing law for a certain amount of time, they can waive that and they'll just allow you to become a lawyer that way. My understanding is California doesn't allow that, so you actually straight up have to be barred in California.
Ah. And
Oh.
Dylan, if you study in a state, you can take the bar exam for a state you didn't study in, correct? So you studied in New York, you could take the California bar exam without having to study in California?
So there would be some California specific stuff on the California bar.
But nothing is
You don't have to
preventing you
retake
from
the
taking
bar.
it. You would just have to
Correct,
learn
I'm
that
allowed to
specific
take that,
stuff.
yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Mason, you don't have to retake the bar every couple of years, but you do have to renew your license by doing continuing legal education credits where you like go to seminars or like watch courses, and that's it. Pay a fee.
Pastry Puff, don't just put it in
Same
your
thing
pocket.
on my end, being a speech language pathologist. You have to pay your dues and take continuing education credits.
Put it in
Yep.
the couch. But yes, also with being an arborist, you have continuing education units that you have to get in order to be recertified every certain amount of years.
So yes, everyone, we pay money to work.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and and I have to pay money in order to get those credits in the first place.
Yep.
Yep. Dylan does
world.
not. Dylan gets them through work.
It's true.
It
All right.
depends. If you have a good place that you work at, sometimes they will pay for it for you. You might get a stipend or something.
My job's just very
Yep.
small. I could have what at my job before this, I would have had what Dylan has, where just like doing the work, they like integrate it every once in a while and you get the credits eventually. But not the job I'm in now. But they're not that hard to get. Alrighty. Did you read this one, Dylan?
I did.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure.
They were made for the contest semifinals.
Mine are Funzilla because mine I can like take kind of anything. I'm planning on in September taking another online course from the New York Botanical Garden that's about prehistoric botany, and that'll count towards my continuing education credits. So that's really cool. I also took tree communication and the Latin biology for taxonomy. Which was
Both
very
are
fun.
quite exquisitely crafted, wouldn't you agree? That's just the point. As the nameplate suggests, these were Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost's entries. Mr. Gusto told us that confectionery design was far from his strong suit. And yet his work in this picture is just as good as Mr. Frost's. Exactly as good, in fact. We learned from another witness that their two entries also tasted exactly the same. Objection! What are you suggesting? I am suggesting that they were helping one another out. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Well, at first glance, the two may appear to be superficially different.
So if they were helping each other out to get to the finals, and I'm guessing they were going to share the book, and or Frost didn't actually care, he just wanted to do it, and Gusto did care, so they're like, I'll help you get to the end, and you give me the book if you win. Scone was doing it for the Tangaroa group, but because of that, I don't think that she would resort to murdering Frost for that. Like, that sounds kind of far for, like, your job, you know? Like, it's just, she's not... When she was personally invested, like, she just was a pharmacist that won it for herself. But she'd have to give it to her job. She wouldn't get rich.
I mean, if you sold it to a pharmaceutical company...
But she wasn't going to sell it. She was going to win it for the company.
To keep it in
Yeah.
the company.
That's what Judy thought she was going to do, but maybe she would have just sold it herself.
I don't know. What if Judy's the killer? That's all I'm saying.
It soon becomes apparent that there are significant similarities in how they were put together.
Oh, yes.
Many.
Von Karma does not have an eye
the
for
same
art.
ingredients tasted the same and shared a similar design acidic. This picture is proof positive that they were working together.
Mm-hmm.
If you figured that much out, I suppose there's little point in denying it. Mr. Montgomery knew all along that they were cooperating. But, Alfonio, none of what you're about to hear will be to your advantage.
Oh, you think? We'll find a way.
More guy.
Let me confirm what you seem so desperate to prove. Gusto and Frost were indeed working together. Gusto spelled out the details of his relationship to Frost during his questioning last night.
Oh, he spilled the tea. The
Oh.
recipe.
Came out.
It seems they were helping each other
Good for
out
him.
right up until the day before the final.
My package is here.
This late?
So,
Yes.
not the
Damn.
plate.
No. The ring light.
Ah,
Voice.
so you knew that the two were cooperating. Mr. Von Karma, why are you trying to bury the truth?
The Peruvian room Xmas, yes. I think he's getting the package. Yeah,
Possibly.
that's what he's doing. I heard
thought
the door.
I heard a rare Doug cameo in the background, too.
Oh, maybe.
Please, enough with the petty slander. Is that what your defense attorneys are only capable of? I merely wanted to avoid you poking your nose around before I could provide proper context in court. That is just out of context, Your Honor.
Yep.
It simply slipped my mind to explain that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Do I have to hold your hand and just walk you through it?
No, we don't ship it.
You could have figured it out. You don't need me to explain every little detail of every little crime scene to you, do you? It doesn't explain why he's being so slippery with the facts, though. Need to figure out what he's hiding. I can't let things end like this.
All right, pressing it all for that Von Karma vibe.
Let's do it. We gotta get all the Von Karma we can.
All the Von Karma we can.
So you did know that there was a connection between the two. Why were you trying to hide it? I don't just hand out information like candy, and certainly not as a defense. Not like that lollipop nursing fool of a detective over there.
You do things your way, and I'll do them mine.
And you Vanderfire and refuse to share information with a traitor like you.
I just realized Bad's got all the pieces. Suspenders, rolled up sleeves.
Last night, after Mr. Frost's work melted. Correct? Yeah, I interviewed Gusto personally.
Yeesh. A one-on-one with Mr. Von Karma? That must have been terrifying.
I imagine Mr. Gusto probably meditated his way through the difficult parts. Nine, he screamed like a bitch. Every time he closed his eyes. Let's just say he wailed with gusto too.
Oh my god.
I brought it back with an almighty snap. No one dares to please the fish with me.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Did that even work on him? They call it the Constitution, not because I'm supposed to respect your rights, but because you have to consistently see how much fortitude you have when I beat it out of you.
I have there were 5 different thumbnails of just the Ace Attorney gang defacing the Constitution and the Fifth Amendment.
But why are they cooperating? Gusto's sense of design is subpar, and Frost was an amateur confectioner at best. Neither of them stood a chance making it through the contest alone. So what was their end game? What was the point?
Their Infinity War.
I cooperate only until the day before the finals. Gusto claims to have ended the scheme. Allegedly, he wanted to win the final on his own merits. His ein and only goal really was to be crowned the world's best confectioner.
He's ein.
And his pride would not allow him to do so with the help of another.
Cheaters can only ever win hollow victories, I guess.
I wouldn't go that far.
Mhm.
I was of the impression that their collaboration had only lasted through the semi-finals. But I'm starting to think it might have lasted up through the final itself. Mr. Von Karma, I'd like to ask you some more about how long they were together for, if you don't mind. I mind, but if you must.
Ooh. There's an extra line.
Oh, okay. We should press.
Yes, I want Dylan to read it out loud first.
Hmm.
Oh, Is it to cooperate until the day before the final? Is it decided to compete on their own merits?
Press.
You really believe that they were cooperating until the day before the final, and they just simply stopped? That seems a little strange to me, wouldn't you agree? I have told you the truth. Whether you find it strange or not is none of my concern. This face is great. I love it so much.
Yeah, I love this Greg face too.
It's got that vibe of I know something you don't know.
It's like he's being blasted with a gust of bullshit, but he's just holding his hand
Yeah,
smiling.
he's being blasted with a gust of bullshit. That's exactly what it is.
Hold on to your hats. It's a bullshit storm.
The Von Karma Doxton. I know what you are! He was concerned enough to try to hide it from me only a few minutes ago. Which means there must be a reason for that. Based on Mr. Tangaroa's assessment, it sounded as if Mr. Frost's entry for the final was the clear winner. Federico, I need it desperately.
I told you we could get a break.
Must have still been working with Mr. Gusto, right?
When there's no more Von Karma, I'll have a break.
Okay, that'll be the
Well,
end
you're
of
gonna
stream.
be here a while.
That's precisely what I was thinking. I'll die here, damn it.
Jeez.
I must have some evidence. Yeah, get some water. All right, BRB.
Okay. Hi guys. Welcome to
I'm
the
grabbing
mid
some
roll.
chocolate.
Guys, did you know we have a comic? It's called Outcast with an E at the end, and you know, if you're from the pirate stream, that's what we're talking about. It's all pirates. And if you like our voice acting here, there's also a dub if you can't read, and if you like our voice acting for this, we voice all of the characters, Dylan, Mars, and I, with some cameos of Cinderblock Sally, another D&D homebrew creator. He doesn't really create his own homebrew much, but he does review people's homebrew to talk about how to write good homebrew for 5e. So you can check that out. But also Papa Mars. Papa Mars also features in one moment as well. So you can go check that out. There's also a Ko-fi for it if you
Guys,
want
I'll
even
type
extra
out
content.
The name of the comics, you can find it. I know Ori said it before, but it's a bit long.
Outcast?
Got it.
Okay. Yes, it's Outcast. With an E at the end. Exactly, yes. And those are all the places you can read it right now, and you can listen to it. And also on that YouTube channel with the dub, there is other content as well, like little animations. There's also the lore behind our avatars there as well, so you can check that out too. I don't know if Mars is back yet. I don't think so.
I'm back.
Oh, she's just come back.
I'm literally. Listen,
refueled.
I'm gonna do something stupid. 1 second.
What are you gonna do, Dylan?
I just
Dylan?
thought something really funny that would
Oh,
trigger
okay. Yes, Penguin, exactly like that.
We're good.
Okay, read your line then.
Sure. I must have some evidence that proving. Fuck. I must have some evidence that proves that they were cooperating right up until through the finals.
Okay. So,
All right.
I'm contradicting this part the day before the finals. And we're proving that they worked
Yes,
together.
we have to prove that they
up-
didn't part
No, that
ways.
they did. Yeah, that they did keep working together. So that's the sculpturalness of that.
Literally amazing.
That's
God.
that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's not the fingerprints.
What's the rules? I want to read the rules again. Non-conviction items may not be used. Contestants may not enter another judge's room until it's been completed. Didn't Gusto go in the room? Question mark? Wasn't Gusto in his room?
think so, but what do we have that proves that?
I don't know, I'm just trying to bring it up. What else could it be? The formula's creating the thing. I'm not showing this again. That's not it. Frost blood at the scene of the crime. Oh. This bit, maybe? That they were delicious except for the liar? I think it's
So
this
that would
one.
be Gusto made it
Yummy,
made
because
it
he's just a
delicious.
sculptor. He's not a tasty man. You know? I'm doing this one.
the sugar confectionery, right? The sugar guy?
The sugar guy is good at making it taste good, but bad at making it look pretty. Sculptor man
Yeah.
is good at making it look
Makes it
pretty,
look pretty,
but bad
but
at making it
everything
taste
tastes like
yummy.
shit.
But if Frost's sculptures were scrumptious, yummy, then
But the liar was salty.
He added it
yeah,
later.
This seems like the right direction.
woo!
Nice. We got the big brains,
No,
guys.
no, Federico, no.
They weren't working together during the finals?
The Candyman can.
I find that a little hard to believe. Miss Scone is on record as having described Mr. Frost's creations as scrumptious.
And she doesn't have a tasty disorder.
And while he was certainly skilled, I doubt even he could have become a world-class confectioner overnight. Seems far more likely to me that he and Mr. Guster were still cooperating during the finals.
Woohoo!
How many times must I explain this to you, old man? Assertions
I love
require
the young
proof.
people.
And one person's entirely subjective statement is not proof of anything but your own idiocy.
I'm glad, Federico.
Besides, even amateurs can occasionally make delicious food. A broken baker cooks twice a day. Perhaps Frost was simply lucky.
But bad biscuits make the baker broke, bro.
My wife, for example.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Hey, he's complimenting her, though. This is weird. I feel weird.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Let's think
Yeah,
about
what do
making
you
this
mean we
more,
have a straight character?
How
in
to make
Ace
this a
Attorney?
backhanded compliment. Make this a backhanded compliment.
Even my wife, for example, who has no idea what she's doing in the kitchen, accidentally makes a passable meal every once in a while. How is that not an entirely subjective statement? Furthermore, you are ignoring another crucial part of the pharmacist's testimony. Namely, that she has also described some of Frost's work as having been unbearably salty. In other words, your evidence actually shows that Frost failed to produce the perfect confectionery.
Dylan, can I just say, when you mute your mic, you tap very hard. I hear you
Okay.
tap
the
it
court
to
tap.
mute.
No more objections, I take it. That's actually me putting my drink down, Ori.
Oh, okay.
It was
You
a very
sure?
loud putting down of the drink.
Yeah, and then you also coughed in real life without coming over the mic, so I'm very certain it was you tapping your mic in haste to mute yourself.
Federico, Von Karma is really good at winning cases because of his power of cheating and forging evidence and being just like a gaslight
Yeah.
gatekeep girl boss.
Yeah, that's literally his MO. He solely wishes to win. He picks someone and is like, that's the person I'm gonna put behind bars, and I don't give a shit what the evidence says, it's their fault. And nothing else. And I will do literally illegal shit to make it their fault. I think Franz did spawn into the world. I don't know. She feels like a weird, like, you know, they took Von Karma's genes and like split it, you know, and it allowed it like a science experiment. Who is her mother? We don't know. Did you read this?
Perhaps one day we will learn.
I think I did read this.
I don't think you did read this.
think
I
did.
don't recall.
I don't know if I read it out loud, but I definitely
Read it out loud now, please.
Read it out loud.
There must be some way I can prove that Gusto and Frost were still collaborating.
Yeah, exactly, Canadian Lucifer. Just like Dylan and I.
Oh, you too?
Yes, I've told you
Mr.
multiple
Reed,
times.
there's something that's been on my mind.
Glad we're test tube babies before Gattaca, though. Jesus.
Yes? What is it, Eddie?
Lassie found down the well?
Well, Mr. Frost's entry for the finals. Wouldn't it have taken a while to make?
I would imagine so.
Bacon flavored water, freezing it and all, and then carving dual sculptures.
He would, Federico, even if you didn't even take his parking spot.
Could he really have done all that and helped Mr. Gusto with his work?
Hmm.
If it was me, I'd have barely gotten as far as setting the flavored water up to freeze part. Just can't see how Mr. Frost could have pulled it off.
Fluff the jacket collar.
Perhaps there's
Aw.
some loyalty instinct in you after all, Eddie.
Okay, the way you said that though was a little like I didn't really believe in you, but I was letting you come around. Oh! He did it!
Your pondering certainly point to another possibility.
I will internalize this compliment
Oh my
forever.
God.
Wait, what was that?
Oh my god. Yeah, literally a stroke.
Eddie's right. Mr. Frost would have needed to freeze his own large blocks of flavored ice to create his art. And there wouldn't have been time to do that during the contest itself.
That's
what, Mr.
brilliant,
Frost?
Deathstroke.
What must Mr. Frost have done in order to finish his flavored ice entry within the time limit?
Make it the
Make
day
it out of
before.
something else.
It melted though! It melted like ice!
All right. We keep leaning toward things being salty. Forgive me for thinking it's made out of salt.
Oh, you think the whole thing is made out of salt? That's a lot of salt. Dylan, what is your opinion?
And empty.
It melted. It
It
can't be made
empty.
out of something else. It melted.
Other things
All
to
right,
note
let's try
besides-
make the ice the day before.
Not
the
because of
finals.
temperature problems.
I mean, that's outright not true, but I don't
Okay,
think that's
not
the answer.
because of a room that went from below freezing to room temperature. Doesn't melt a lot of shit besides ice.
I think you're good to say. The top
All
one.
right.
Yay!
We must have made the flavored ice the day before. Then all he would have had to do was sculpt it. What are you muttering about now? No, I'm sorry. I just realized something, that's all. I realized that you're correct.
About time!
What? Mr. Reed.
You might be the smartest defense attorney I've ever met.
Oh, I hope you know what you're doing.
Accepting defeat at last, are we? Nothing personnel, kid. The only thing I'm accepting is that perhaps one of the things you said was true. By accident. Like your wife, cooking.
Oh God.
They were helping one another right up until the day before the final. Just as you said. The day before the final really did mark the end of their collaboration. Yeah? I said that? Right, but Mr. Frost's entry was carved entirely from blocks of flavored ice. Ice which would have needed at least a day to freeze. And whose flavors would therefore have already been prepared by Mr. Gusto. Yeah, which lines up perfectly with what Gusto told me already, that he helped Frost until the day before the finals. In that case, why didn't Mr. Frost reciprocate and help Mr. Gusto in return? I can hardly be expected to read the minds of the dead.
I got someone for that.
Perhaps not. But I imagine Mr. Gusto could tell us. So why don't you let us speak with him? Or do you still insist your interrogation was as thorough as you claim?
Woohoo! Oh no, I'm gonna have to speak for him.
How dare you call my message into
Yes,
question?
yes, you are.
That's not my intention. I just don't understand why you would obstruct a perfectly valid line of inquiry. Give me one good reason as to why you're keeping Mr. Gusto from me. One good reason? Certainly! The how and fire of Frost and Gusto's collaboration have absolutely no bearing on this case. How can you possibly say that with any certainty?
He'll never get over his objection.
If the relationship had broken down for some reason, that could very well have been the motive behind the murder. Could it indeed? Then why did Gusto himself tell me about it? Why did the man you seem so keen on accusing share the details of his collaboration with the prosecution? Please tell me you have some proof to back up your preposterous suspicions this time. Damn it. That wet-ass P-word. Proof. Mr. Gusto only acted suspiciously one time that we know of.
God.
And I imagine Mr. Von Karma is And Mr. Von Karma is aware of exactly what that suspicious action was. We saw him vent.
Yep. Just now.
Which means that this is probably a trap.
It's a trap.
Phil, cat got your tongue. You're acting like there's a dick in your maraca. But spit it out. But even if this is a trap, I can't back down now.
What?
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 What? Hayden.
What line?
I'm not gonna say
You
it.
know what you said. You know what you said.
You said?
This is just a reference to Mr. Bad before, you know? Where he was...
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Is it bad that the first thing I thought of was Artie's maracas?
Yes.
Oh god.
That's the wrong kind of bone in there.
Yeah, really.
Mr. Gusto snuck into Mr. Frost's room. But we still don't know why.
Really bringing it back for that one.
That fact alone is reason enough to suspect him.
That we have.
I'm not gonna say it, Penguin.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Rewind if
If
you
that's
really
your
want
only
to know.
consent, then allow me to clear it up for you.
Estruck said it instead.
I knew it. It was a trap.
It's a trap.
I was saving this for the trial, but consider it a taste of things to come. A taste of come, shall we?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Hi.
Plus, I'd hate for the proceedings to drag on because of your needless interjections.
Don't let the dragon drag on, man. Don't let the dragon drag on.
Yep, that's Hey, Ellie. Here,
Ellie.
take a look at this photograph.
Oh my lord. There's the children. So they're friends? He looks so unhappy in life. He is at least
He
chill.
really does.
This guy looks so disappointed.
That's who is, and I can recognize Gusto, but Gusto and Frost and their sons.
Okay, so none of these kids would be too old if they're the boy from the future.
Yeah, they can't be Sasuke from the they can't be miraculous Sasuke from the future.
So we still have no answer on that.
And I feel like
Well-
grandson would mean that they would have had kids really early. Because it's only been 18
The guy on the
years.
right also can't be Sasuke because Gusto is alive in the future.
Okay. Not is miraculous Sasuke, so it's different. But
Gusto snuck into Frost's room in order to retrieve this photograph.
I don't think these children are older than 10 at the high end, which would make them like 28 now, again at the high end. And that kid in that room, Miraculous Sasuke, was at least also 10. So like on the low end.
But why? It seems their sons attended the same elementary school.
I don't know. Frost looks so not happy to be there.
He looks
true.
very depressed with life.
Gustav was concerned that the fact of Mr. Frost and his acquaintance might place him under undue suspicion.
He's giving
A concern that you have just proved was entirely well-founded.
they're just co-parents.
Gusto's actions make perfect sense, and you have given me no reason to believe otherwise.
Honestly, two like best friend single dads helping raise each other's sons together. Like honestly, that's a vibe, man. Oh! Oh my god, it's
Whoa, that was a
genetic!
big one.
I did call it.
You literally did call it Nostradillin.
You really did.
He's never going to let me talk to Mr. Gusto. Now, if you are quite done obstructing my investigation, I have things to be getting on this.
Boy is gone.
Why,
Boy is
that
gone.
smug, self-righteous jerk! I'll give him something to get it on with.
Uh,
I know what I said. What do we do, Mystery? Mr. Tengoro is finished if we can't figure something out.
Hey.
things to be getting on with. That sounds kind of dirty. What exactly could be those things? I know he objectifies women, but besides that,
I'm a little sad that Phoenix and Eddie never get to meet because they like can relate to each other very well. Both rookies thrust into being heads of like a lawyer firm because their mentor's sudden murder actually. Like honestly, they would vibe.
he has a body, a murder weapon, and a suspect in custody.
He brought them all with him.
If the prosecution means to pursue Mr. Tangaroa, surely they have all they need. So why is Mr. Von Karma still investigating the scene of the crime?
100% Mason.
Something on your mind, mystery?
we're missing something. Something important. Mr. Von Karma has everything he needs to proceed with a prosecution of Mr. Tangaroa. And yet, he still doesn't seem entirely confident of his case.
Oh!
If he was, why refuse to share information with Detective Baird?
I like how I said that they didn't use this enough, and then they've used it 2 more times since then, and I'm really here for it. Really here for it. Super here for it.
Oh, ouch. Haven't seen the autopsy report yet either. Guy's probably got a hand in that too.
Sussy Wessy.
In addition, we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to the evidence that went missing. Remember when I said take a little look at the scene in front of us, Detective? A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly not.
Oh. You're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they'd remove the blood along with the body.
Evidence that turned up not in Mr. Tangaroa's room, but in a most unusual place.
We'll see if I remember Federico.
It's a match. The blood in the fountain. It's Frost. I feel
Blood
like I
in the
remember
fountain.
saying something before that.
Yeah.
There were no traces of Mr. Frost's blood left in Mr. Tangaroa's room. Yet we found some in the fountain instead. Why?
Let's deduce that shit. Blood in the fountain. Missing victim's blood.
Missing victim's blood.
Connect. Woo! High five.
Can
Mr.
chocolate
Frost's
dissolve
blood
in
went
water?
missing from the crime scene.
Yes.
Well, that answers that.
But traces of it showed up in the fountain. Why go to the trouble of removing the blood from the scene after the body had been discovered? And why only the blood? Surely the body would have also been in the way. Wait, could somebody have moved the body aside to get to the blood?
Question mark. So we know that this is the case where Gregory loses, but he accuses Von Karma for tampering with the evidence. That's why Von Karma then shoots him. Because Gregory calls him out on his bullshit. So what if what we're actually seeing is a significant amount of Von Karma's own meddling? Specifically, like this, moving the body after the fact to remove the blood. But not the whole body.
Case.
He learned something about the blood that he did not want to come to light because it would clear Tangaroa's name or indict somebody else.
Well, this one's pretty easy.
If it's right. Yay, it was right.
It's literally the only 2 options left. I can't see how it's not
yeah,
right.
well, sometimes we don't have all the
body must have been
pieces.
moved aside, or even removed from the scene of the crime entirely. After all, as far as we know, there's still no autopsy report. We've learned plenty about the murder weapon and the suspect, but very little about the body itself.
A meddling old
Our
man.
assumption thus far has been that the body had been recovered by the forensics team.
And we would have gotten Tangaroa out of it too if it weren't for you meddling old men.
He
But what
is
if
a
that
meddling
assumption
old
is
man.
false? What if Mr. Von Karma wouldn't show Detective Bad the autopsy report out of something other than spite?
Yes.
What if we've been thinking about this the wrong way around all along?
Okay, so this is interesting. This is a very interesting, like, mechanic because of this, right? We haven't actively fought against Von Karma before.
No,
Well, his
not
stats are
in
much
this
too
way,
high
at
for us to
least.
challenge him in a one-on-one.
Okay, well,
We'd have to recruit a lot of people. This is like a raid boss.
that's why we have Bad and Eddie and now Edgeworth and you know, Phoenix.
That's why we collect the weird
The
girls.
gang's
Yes, that's what, and then we level them up, and then we beat Von Karma. 18 years later, 15 years later, 15 years later. Well, 15 because he's dead now.
Too.
Yeah, well that's this case, yes. Dylan?
The question isn't why did Mr. Von Karma hold back information about the body, but who?
No.
Ah,
Phoenix comes in with the steel chair, exactly.
but what did Mr.
Nope.
It's did Mr. Von
There
Karma
we
even have
go.
information about the body in the first place?
It's not even a W question word.
How do things look from that angle? Perhaps the body hadn't been removed by the police in order to carry out an autopsy. Perhaps it had been removed and hidden before there was an autopsy.
By the culprit. I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
Good night, Mason.
Because we're not quite
Good night,
saying it's Von
Mason.
Karma doing it. Night, Mason.
No, we're saying Von Karma put it back in the wrong spot.
This guy's saying that it seems like the culprit hid the body.
Yeah, but then Von Karma put it in this new place.
Got it.
Mystery. You just been kind of standing there for minutes.
We've both heard the rumors about Mr. Von Karma's questionable methods.
Mm-hmm.
Fabricated witness statements, shady deals, forged evidence even.
Sure. Everybody's heard that stuff. But, what's that got to do with us right now?
I would never judge a person on the basis of rumors alone. That Butts guy can't be so bad. There's no way.
Oh my god. Larry
And
Butts'
even Mr.
dad.
Von Karma. Huh?
It would have to be Larry Butts' dad. Or mom.
No, it could be Larry Butts. Edgeworth is a friend of his now.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Oh, true.
Even Mr. Von Karma. I've tried my best not to let my preconceptions color our interactions with him.
Mm.
Nonetheless, it appears he may be indeed willing to twist the truth to his own end.
Twist the truth. You mean he's been playing dirty?
I fear he might have been, and still is. And I'm not about to let him get away with it.
Oh, there's the boy.
Oh, here we go.
I'm returning to the prosecutor's office. Don't breathe a word about anything to that infernal attorney.
Yes, sir. Whoa!
Whoa, hold
Woo!
it there, Mr. Von Karma. Yeah? What is it now? I have a few questions, Mr. Von Karma, about a certain fact that you've been keeping from us. Really? You mean to cause the message of an officially cited investigation into question yet again?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Indeed, yes.
If you obstruct the police in their work any further, there will be consequences.
Ooh.
Objection. It's not the police I have an issue with, Mr. Von Karma. It's you.
Woo!
What? Isn't it on the prosecution to work out who the real culprit of a crime is? What foolishness is this? I have no intention of debating what the prosecutor's role is, or not, with the likes of you. But let me make one thing clear. My job is to identify suspects and ensure that every last one of them is convicted. At all costs. Believe me when I say, I leave absolutely no room for doubt when I present my perfect, unassailable cases.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience. Yep,
But
really.
your cases are fake.
And just how far would you go for your perfect cases? Would you create facts out of whole cloth, perhaps?
Oh!
Oh, I do love
And
this.
I thought you had outdone yourself already.
Let's go!
But now you intend to accuse me of fabricating evidence?
Yes.
I do.
Oof.
Yes.
Oof.
I wasn't sure about it for a moment, but now I am. Because it is why you've done nothing but hinder Detective Bad from doing his job at every turn.
What are you talking about?
You didn't shut him out of the investigation because you wanted him to keep an eye on us. You did it to stop him from finding out that you don't have the body.
What?
What?
Yeah, I agree, Bad. That is not where I thought this is going.
He doesn't have the body?
Ridiculous! You're clutching at straws!
What?
I will tolerate no more of your preposterous
Yeah,
slander.
but this is the truth.
So, what we saw in present day is the body come back from the pipes?
What preserved it for so
I don't
long?
fucking care, but we saw it looked like frost.
It
So they did. So with the blood, they threw the body in the river, and then it got stuck down there for 18 years. And I don't care about decay because this game is a little magical. Okay, not gonna lie. They're gonna say something like formaldehyde was in the water or some shit, and because it looked like him in the fountain. We literally all said that. Oh, whoa.
Well, this is wild.
Did you say this? I don't think you did.
Yes.
Okay.
Then allow us to examine it. Prove me wrong if you can.
Leave these woods if you can.
Ah! I'm afraid you'll have to try a little harder than that.
Yeah, something's gonna be said about one of those chemicals we've seen having been in the water and it like preserved the body somehow. Or I will also say the game like doesn't, you know, in the sprites it's not like super detailed. So the body could be really fucking decayed and we just haven't seen that yet in present day. You know, like we just haven't zoomed in yet, you know, who knows.
I'm under no obligation whatsoever to provide your baseless accusations. To prove
Where's the
them.
door hole? I drew on where the door hole should be. All I gotta do is cut it out. I made a line where the body should be. All we gotta do is put it there.
As you must have seen for yourself, a piece of bloody chocolate is missing from the scene of the crime. Why did it disappear? And where did it go? What does it matter? Some blood went missing from the chest where the body was found. So what? It was
tastes-
delicious. You thought it was strawberry, whatever.
Sweet or something, Federico. Yeah, something like that.
So what indeed? That's precisely my question. If the body was still at the scene when the police got here, removing the blood would accomplish nothing. However, let us suppose for a moment that the body was not. If someone had wanted to erase any trace of what had happened in that room, then it all makes perfect sense.
So it's Judy. And I was right.
What is this petty obsession with the bloodstain? But since it's so important to you, why don't you tell me where you believe it went?
Oh, nice pastry.
Of course. After all, evidence is everything, as you never tire of telling us.
Mmm. Throwing it back in his face. Dylan.
I believe this should back up my theory quite nicely.
All right, let's get it.
What evidence do I have that shows where the blood from Mr. Tangaroa's room went?
Where's... Like, I know what I want, but where is it? This one. Blood was in the fountain. That one. I'm upset
Yeah.
that you're not a fountain, is what I'm saying. Why is this not a fountain? Present.
It is rather frustrating.
Traces of the victim's blood were found in the fountain.
Oh, he's sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Along with traces of chocolate from Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Mm-hmm. I hope we
believe
reach
that
it,
this
Penguin.
adhesive blood-stained chocolate was dumped into the stream that flows to the fountain, which strongly points towards one certain fact.
Yes.
Somebody purposely disposed of the blood after the body had been removed from the chest. Yeah!
Let's go. Let's go.
Adjust,
Mr. Von
adjust.
Karma, where did you find the body? You didn't find it, did you? Answer me!
Ooh. Okay. I'm in this now.
Ooh.
Where did you get your hands on that kind of evidence?
Alright.
Okay, I'm in this now. I will say, I wasn't, like, super in this before. Like, I was having a time, but I wasn't super into the mystery before. I'm, like, in it now.
Now I'm into the mystery.
Now I'm
Like,
in
this
it.
is interesting.
Now I feel like this is, like, interesting to have it, like, 18 years in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, now
You
this
have
is where it's
neither
like, oh.
the authority, nor the means, nor the intelligence to carry out that kind of analysis as a fountain fodder.
Yeah.
No, but I do.
Yes, you bad! You better follow my side from the moment you were assigned.
Yes, I do my
Then no
job
longer.
well, thank you.
As of now, you are officially off the case.
I was barely on it in the first place.
Mr. Von Karma, you still haven't answered my question. Will you admit it? Will you confirm that no body was ever recovered?
Nobody knows.
Nobody. Nobody. No.
It's really quite the claim, you know.
Body.
One that you'll never find any proof for, I'm afraid. Hmm? What must I do to get an answer out of him? Now, if you don't mind, I have given you quite enough of my precious time already. I look forward to destroying you uncaught, Gregory Edgeverse. Your precious logic and theories and deducing things based off of facts that you have somehow got into your fucking repertoire won't save you then. Nothing will.
Oh my
I
god.
have cheating and manipulation.
Your petty
My God, did
logic
he
can't
just-
save you in court.
Did he just fucking teleport?
Yes, he did.
He didn't even walk
Did that
away.
motherfucker just smoke bomb without the smoke?
Oof, he did, Penguin.
Where did he? How did he? Well,
Damn
mark
it,
my
I didn't
words,
have
Mr.
counter
Von
spell
Karma.
ready, prepared.
Your methods will be your undoing. No matter how you try to hide the truth, I'll
Oof.
bring it all to light in the end.
Mm.
I'll
Jeez.
die before I let you get away with this, Von Karma.
Oh, that would have been a really banger line if he actually said that, though.
Honestly.
Oh.
I
Honestly.
wish.
Honestly.
It hurts, but I do wish he fucking said that.
Me too.
Ah.
I really wish he said that line, and Vaughn Karma was just like, careful what you wish for.
It would be so good.
Seriously.
Okay.
Forgive me, Detective. I didn't mean to put you in a difficult position.
Don't sweat it. It was always gonna end this way. Honestly, nobody's ever sidelined me the way he did before. First time for everything, huh? You know, I think you might be right about the body being missing.
Willow, it was Dylan saying the line of Gregory going, "I'll die before I let you get away with this, Von Karma." Oh, so God.
I am, and I'll prove it in court.
If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
The music is too cheerful.
Since, you know, I'm off the case now.
Ooh.
That's very kind. I'm so sorry to keep asking for favors of you, Detective Man, but there is one more thing. Donated
It was
lollipops I can give to my boy Miles.
Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Can I know? Can I know? Come on, let me in on the secret. Come on. I'm part of this too.
All right, Eddie. The detective and I were just arranging a little insurance for the trial.
Oh, that hurts me.
I think we have enough to see Mr. Tangaroa acquitted.
That's what he does on stream, Federico. What he does on stream.
Right, catphrase it.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer to have an ace in the hole, just in case.
What is it? Come on, tell me.
You'll find out in the courtroom.
Oh, the suspense. Wait, what was that? You're letting me join you?
Of course I am. You're my assistant, after all.
I'm gonna cry.
Be more than that by next year. I'll be a full-fledged attorney, you know.
Well, actually, law school's that's like a 3-year thing at least.
He's been doing it, I guess.
Yeah, let's just pretend
This
I'm in my
seems like
second
it's
year.
more of like an apprenticeship thing going on, by the way.
That
The rules
is a
of-
thing, but you have to be an apprentice for longer than that.
I know, but this is San Francisco, so Japanifornia, you know?
And only
They probably
Illinois allows
reduce
that
the
now,
amount of
sadly.
time just to get more lawyers in there.
The defense
We can
attorneys
take
drop
on
like
Mr. Von
flies,
Karma
Dylan.
Together.
We have literally killed off 3 defense
Indeed.
attorneys, okay?
We have.
Indeed.
And put another one behind bars. That's 4.
Yeah, we
Though
got
I'm
a
hoping
record
we'll have
going.
freed Mr. Tangaroa by then.
We have put 2 prosecutors behind bars, though, so. And 1 prosecutor's dead. Oh, 3 prosecutors behind bars. Ooh. Yeah.
But if we're up against Mr. Von Karma, I guess we can't rule out the possibility that this might take some time.
Yeah, so Eddie didn't get it till he was 19 at the earliest.
Right, but we'll do everything we can in the meantime. I know you can beat Mr. Von Karma, Mystery. I believe in you.
Mm.
We can't allow Mr. Tangaroa to remain imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. And we won't. Ah, shit. I'll expose Mr. Von Karma's lies if it's the last thing I do.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, that's a cliffhanger if ever I saw
Hell
one.
yeah.
Damn, what a
Oh.
place.
Mm.
What a
Yeah.
place.
I have
Dylan
been
is
called
Nostra
Nostra
Dylan.
Dylan before.
Many times.
Literally.
Yes, on the dot pastry
Mm.
puff. It was meant to be.
It was
This
meant to
guy's
be.
getting a fucking dead man's carry.
Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You're Gregory
Oh, the
moding?
pain.
It hurts so much.
But now Edgeworth is getting justice.
Yeah. Oh, well, guys. Thanks for coming. This should not be doing this. There we go.
Or he's about to cry.
I'm having a time. That was honestly perfection. Yes, we need the end screen.
Perfection.
We do. Dylan has to
Perfection.
read it and thank everybody.
Thank you to everyone
I
for
haven't-
coming.
Yes.
This has been a ride.
Thanks for choosing to spend your Friday night
I feel-
this way.
Yep.
Thank you
Or your
everyone who's
morning.
made it this far, but a special thank you to Perry's Perry, Nicole, Dichotomy Games, Kenneth Gambles, the Lakitu Bro, Aragorn, Gideon Lucifer, and Tay and the Jester.
Thank you all so much to your support. If you're on YouTube, like the stream. That helps us out a lot. Also, comment
Yes.
on the stream
It
about
helps
how
a
much
ton.
this fucking slapped or some shit. I don't know. Whatever you want.
And
The arc
how-
is actually-
how
I
much
like
of
this a
a
lot, it's
conniving
great.
bastard
No,
Von Karma is.
This is really good. There's a lot of setup to it, but I feel like we finally hit, like, this is
They
what
did
happened.
need all that setup.
No,
to be
I'm not
honest.
against the setup. I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to solve this case now until like now. And then also having the layers of like, we discovered with the investigation Von Karma being a sussy fuck. Like, that was really cool. Because it was very much like, I don't know how I'm going to solve this 18-year-old case when like none of the evidence exists. But it's like, here's the body. It was like, ooh. All right. Good night,
It all
everyone.
came together.
Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Go watch the YouTube videos. All right, and the shorts. Or read the comic.
Yes.
Good night.
There's plenty of options for all of you. Good night, everybody.
Or good time zone to Penguin.
Good night.
Yes. Good morning, Penguin.